Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the North Green sectional here, and they're getting ready to shoot the 3-point. And the first shooter tonight, they tell us, is Tyler Kanganis from South County. And he's going to be shooting here in just a moment. And I'll get his name on the screen for you here. And here we go. We're live with the 3-point competition before the game coming up between Liberty and Routt. Looks like he's made a couple so far in the first rack. And he's going to need a good run probably to move on. New rules for the IHSA, just 2 moving on from a sectional now instead of the traditional 4. He's made 3 of the first 2 racks, so 3 of the first 10. And he's got 3 to go. And it looks like he's going to finish with 5. 5 points for Tyler Kanganis. Next shooter from Griggsville Perry, Ethan Irvin. Ethan Irvin is adjusting the racks a little bit, and then he'll be ready to shoot.
Ethan and his teammate Michael Myers, both from Griggsville Perry here, John, and that's always good when you have a teammate that can come along with you along a journey like this, even though the team didn't advance to this level.
And it looked like he had a couple more teammates in the stands possibly too, so.
Oh yes.
It's always good to see too.
Who was our first shooter, did you tell us?
Our first shooter was Tyler Kanganis from South County.
All right, he made 5. Ethan Irvin now firing him up from the wing on the right side. Has 1 so far. He's the second shooter. Only 2 go on. Why? We don't know. Why would you take less kids to the state tournament? 3 out of 5 on the first track for Irvin, the senior for Griggsville Perry. Looking to find his stroke here at the top of the key. I don't know what your guess is on how many it'll take to get through, but I'm going to guess 10.
Yeah, that's what I said after Kanganis made 5. I went, that's probably not going to be enough to move on with just 2, but wait and see.
Ethan's got 1 more. He's got 5 in the books right now, and he'll end with 5. So the first 2 shooters with 5 apiece. And it looks like next we'll have young Mr. Leonard from Carrollton. Kyle
Leonard from Carrollton.
Kyle is a senior as well. Of course, his brother Cody just left the States to go play some football overseas, and we wish him well in that endeavor. Finland, I believe, is where he was going to end up, so could be an interesting part of the world to be in, the crazy world we're in, so we certainly wish him well as far as safety and football both are concerned.
Who knew they played football in Finland?
Well, they do. And Cody Leonard's going to play it, but Kyle Leonard's going to shoot 3s right now. I like the bright orange shoes that he's sporting here, and he's firing them away. Kyle, good athlete, scored over 1,000 points in his career. Of course, was one of the better receivers on the football team that finished 2nd. There's some big news out of Carrollton today. Nick Flowers not going to be coaching football anymore. We'll have a new guy at the helm for the first time in 19 seasons. Kyle up to 4. Needs this one right here and gets it. That's 5. See if he can go on a run right here. Really stake his claim to a lead. There's 6. Call it still 6. This one looks good. It's not, though. We're got him at a weird angle up above, and he will make 7. So he's the high point man right now is Kyle Leonard from Carrollton. And next up, we'll see Will Merwin from Routt shooting. Always interesting when your team is playing and then you get to shoot. You try to, I don't know, maybe just get this out of the way a little bit because the really important thing starts in about an hour and 20 minutes. So Will is a junior for Routt.
Got to be kind of weird to kind of get warmed up a little bit and then sit down and then warm up again.
Kids are pretty durable.
That's true.
Will's got 2 through the first 5, headed to the top rack. 45 seconds to shoot from 3 spots on the court. When it comes to the state tournament, they'll shoot all of these on Saturday morning at the State Farm Center, the building formerly known as the Assembly Hall. And then they'll have the King of the Hill matchup. He's got 4. Again, going to need to get hot. I don't like where that little rebounder standing right in front of me. That bothered me as a shooter. I was never a shooter, though. But it seems like having somebody right there might bother me.
You normally have a defender there, though, don't you?
And not in this. He's got 7. So Will Merwin's tied for the lead right now. Routt. I guess we could update this, John. Why don't you say, hey, update the name on the screen, you dummy, the last 2.
Sorry, you put it up there. I thought you didn't.
This is Caden Augustine.
Caden and Cannon
Not
Augustine.
this is Cannon. Cannon's the smaller of the 2.
Yeah.
Cannon's just a sophomore. I was impressed by the stick-to-itiveness and the toughness and the grit that they showed in that game the other day against Liberty. Down by 12, down by 11 going into the 4th quarter. Lost on the last-second shot in heartbreaking fashion, but I really liked what the kids from Jabot showed. A lot of guts. This young man, just a sophomore, he came in off the bench and really played well. Kind of one of those kids that looks like he's fearless. And he's got 2 out of 5 through the first rack here in the 3-point contest. Ooh, now a ball gets away. They'll try to get that back to his rack real quick, and they will. Hopefully that doesn't throw off his rhythm too much. Trying to find it from the top of the key. And through the first 2, he's got 4. Again, you're looking for somebody who can run a rack right here. Really get out to a lead. That one's good. That one's a little long. 2 more to go. Could tie for the lead with these 2. Is 7 still the leader, right, John?
It is.
And he won't. He'll make 6.
That was Cannon Augustine.
So Cannon is the sophomore. His brother Caden also played on the team.
He's also shooting.
This is Kennedy Cook of Lindenwood. K-E-N-N-D-Y-C-O-O-K. Kennedy Cook of Lindenwood.
Lincolnwood. Lincolnwood, not Lindenwood.
Yeah, Lincolnwood. Raymond Lincolnwood.
Good old Lincolnwood.
Just south of Springfield O'Hare. Didn't get to see them at all this season, Lincolnwood. They are the Lancers, I do believe, is their mascot. I knew that because I looked at Kennedy's jersey and it says Lancers on the front. Kennedy Cook. Looking to, there he gets his first one and makes 2 in a row. You know, he's a right-hander shooting from the right side of the racket. Everybody else has shot from the other side, haven't they? Didn't it feel like that's kind of opposite?
It must be the way he practiced, though.
Yeah, why not? Looky here. Looky here. He's got 5. Still plenty of time left.
He was a little quick, even.
Yeah, just a hair, maybe. Come on, kid. That one a little long, and he's not going to get enough to go on, but he will make 6. They used to take 4 from every sectional. This year when they changed it, they've taken 2. I guess it speeds things up on the Saturday morning shoot for the state tournament, but I don't know. Shoot them at both ends. It's not rocket science. In fact, we'll do it at the Central Illinois Sports All-Star Game on March 19th, and folks, you know, it can't be hard if we figured it out.
Caden Augustine now from Jabot shooting.
All right, Caden is the older of the Augustines.
Is he a junior or a senior, Charlie?
You know, John, I knew you were going to ask, but I believe he was just a junior.
That's what I was thinking.
I should pull out my program here, my handy-dandy program. I like the sleeves he's sporting right now, though.
Made his first 2, his first 3, and he missed the 4th.
John jinxed him. It's all right, though. He made 3 out of 5, off to a good start. For Caden Augustine, he's a junior, 6-footer. Caden and Cannon, man, we assume they're brothers. Not really sure. They look a lot alike, but they were born pretty close together. Let's say that. One's a junior and one's a sophomore. Caden has 5 right now to make it 6. Could tie for the lead. 7. This one good as well. Give him 8. Call it 9. And one more for Augustine. 10. And he is now the high man at 10. Caden Augustine of Waterloo Jabot. Good for him.
Trevor Caldwell from South County now shooting. Well, in a moment. Getting ready to shoot.
South County, Franklin and Waverly. The Vipers. Pretty cool nickname, by the way. I like it.
The Vipers I know of. In high school.
There was an XFL team called the Vipers. They were terrible. But these South County Vipers, it's been a nice mix of the 2 schools. Of course, they still play the Waverly tournament. Long-time tournament over the Christmas break. And this is Trevor Caldwell.
Good start for him also. Made the first couple.
Got a good little stroke going so far. In fact, he's going to make 4 out of 5. That's a nice start. Top of the key. It's been amazing how many kids have struggled from this spot. Not Trevor Caldwell, though. He makes the first. This is the second. Now, ooh, that one looked good. Kind of rimmed in and out on him. It's a good shooting background here at North Green. Nothing really to distract you. He's got 6 through the first 2 racks. 5 balls to go. The high man is 10 right now. So he's going to need these to be in second. The second place guys are at 7. Going to need at least one of these to maybe force a tie. It's on the way, and there's your third guy with 7. 10 is the high man, 7 is a tie. They'll only take 2. Looks like we'll have our next round of shooters, I believe. All right, so they'll have a 3-minute warm-up here. We'll have more shooters for you here on Central Illinois Sports from North Green High School after this.
Great Rivers Bank is a full-service bank. We've been around since 1901.
We have 3 locations, Barry, we have Liberty, and we have here in Pittsfield.
And we're getting ready to open up a location in Hannibal, Missouri.
I chose to go with them because they're still a hometown bank.
Well, in order for us to succeed, they have to succeed.
That's the way our business runs, too.
They understand farming. They know what we deal with every day out here.
That's exactly why we bank local. You wouldn't get that anywhere else.
It's just a great hometown bank.
Hi, I'm Barry Wearies. I'm an orthopedic surgeon here at Blessing. In the dream world, I would have loved to have been a Major League Baseball player. This job has been so satisfying. When I do a total knee or a total hip replacement on a patient, it is so fulfilling to improve their quality of life. They can do things now that they couldn't do before the surgery. And when they're in the office and they're very appreciative, it makes me feel that I'm doing the Lord's work.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs. And we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
Press Yours On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours On You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
Welcome back to North Green High School in beautiful Whitehall, Illinois for this sectional 3-point shootout right now. We'll have Liberty and Routt later for you here on Central Illinois Sports. Tip off around 7 o'clock. Pregame show around 6:35. And what'll be the 3rd time those 2 teams will meet this season. Liberty's won the first 2, and that old adage, it's hard to beat a good team 3 times. Liberty will have their work cut out for them. Routt playing well. Both of them won in barn burners, John, and they both won on made 3-point shots. And that's what we have going on right now is this 3-point contest. And you look out there and you go, okay, Cannon Wolf's going to be shooting. But Will
Not
Killian's
from the corner, though.
No, Will Killian's not shooting for the Routt Rockets, but he made the 3 when it really counted. That was the game to win it in double overtime. Wow, what a game! What a game that was.
Defensive battle at what was it, 37-35?
They won by 3. This is Blake Schwartz from Payson Seymour. Blake is a freshman. These are the kind of kids you see come in and win it. I mean, the whole thing. Those freshmen that you're like, who's that kid? Well, this is Blake Schwartz, and they're a basketball short, so they got to get one back out there. Hopefully it's a good one.
Yeah, you don't want to be a basketball short. You'll have the
John Elder issue.
Yeah.
Josh Crumwood, you were there.
I was there, and he did it.
That was when they forgot to put the ball back in the top rack, and so then they gave him an option to shoot all again or just shoot one. What did he do? Do you remember?
Shot them all.
I'd have shot one.
And he won.
Blake Schwartz has 4 out of 5, I'm telling you. This kid can stroke it. Rattles one home. Swishes that one. Make it again. That one a little short. He's got 7. So we know he's at least tied for second right now. Make it 8. Blake Schwartz pacing Seymour, the freshman. 2 more to go. He's not going to tie for the lead. He could make 9. Ooh, he's going to make 8. Right now he's sitting in second though, John. All alone, right? He's only 8.
He's all alone in second. Yeah, we got a 10 and an 8. Caden Augustine with 10 and Blake Schwartz with 8.
Carlos Wilson from Madison going to be our shooter here. Carlos. Yep. C-A-R-L-I-S. Madison lost to Jabot in a low-scoring contest in the regional championship. Of course, Liberty was the team that beat Jabot in the game just the other night. Carlos Wilson, Madison High School. Madison's had some good teams through the years, haven't they?
They have.
One of the last basketball games we did before the pandemic. Actually, the last basketball game before we did the pandemic, Madison and Athens from the Jacksonville Bowl. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Felt terrible for those kids.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. The Madison kids, they advanced. They should have. No, missed that one a little short. They should have been playing at a state title, and the pandemic and the mass chaos that was March of 2020 shut it down. And, yeah, they have a trophy sitting in their trophy case. But, man, you think about it. If you're those kids, Carlos, by the way, has not made enough. He's not going to advance.
He's just got a couple.
Congratulations to him for reaching this point. But you're always going to have that thought in the back of your mind of what might have happened. And that sucks.
Carlos is going to make 2 here. So he will not move on.
The thought in the back of the mind.
What kind of a trophy do they give you? Do they just give you a top 4 in the state trophy?
It's like a participation. This is Vincent Ogero from Baumeyer. O-G-G-O, or O-G-G-E-R-O. Kind of looks like Ogeron. I wonder what Coach O is going to be doing these days. Not coaching LSU. Know that for sure. And Vincent has 4 out of 5. Nice start. Kind of got a little jump shot to him.
Here's his 5.
10 is the lead. 8 right now is the guy who is in second place. And Vincent has 6 right now. He needs all these to tie the leader. That one up no good. That one a little short. He's going to need both of them. Oh, darn, he's going to come up a little short here. Off to a really good start. Made 4 out of the first 5 and then has found 3 out of the next 10. So, unfortunately for Vincent Ogero, he will not move on.
He's going to stop at 7 there.
This guy is hard to miss. Gus Abel, the 6'4" senior.
He looks like a 3-point shooter.
You know,
right?
as a young player for Routt, though, he actually had a little more of that in his repertoire. Become a little more of a back-to-the-basket kid. Brett Berry talking to him. He says, Gus, you look good in North Green Blue.
Says, Gus, boy, you're big.
You're a lot
taller than I
am. Of course,
am.
Brett Berry, everybody looks big, right? Just kidding, Brett. Big heart, though. Brett Berry, one of the best there is. Gus Abel shooting right now. He's made 3 out of the first 5. Routt contingent still kind of pouring in here. It's going to be a packed house at North Green High School this evening. The way it should be for a sectional.
Coach Berry told us they had, what, about 700 tickets sold pre?
722 pre-sold tickets. That's right. You got to buy them all on the internet. The World Wide Web.
Which means you have to pay an extra fee. Why? I don't know why.
Well, because they said so. Gus missed that one, and he's going to be eliminated as he's going to only make 6. But as we talked about earlier, his team going to be playing later, and that's what's going to really matter. So we're looking for that best effort out of that. Next, we'll see Michael Myers of Griggsville Perry. Michael, a sophomore, really battled through some injuries this year. It's a shame. This kid can really play, and you're going to see big things out of him the next 2 years, and I'm excited for that GP group. Their JV team, I think, lost maybe once or twice this season, and most of the time they just pummeled people. They're not big, extremely quick, extremely good ball movement, and very pesky on defense. Michael, on the offensive side, is one of those guys that can really stroke it. He battled through some concussion issues this year, and he's a little long right now. Trying to dial that stroke back in. And he will not have any through the first 5. Doesn't mean anything, though. 10's the leader, needs 8 to tie the second place guy. And needs to see 1 go in. There he goes. All right, he's going to have to
run him.
Not going to do it. Even if he makes all 5 of these, he'd only be at 7. So Michael's not going to advance. It doesn't appear today. But congratulations to him to making it to this point as a sophomore.
Got a couple more chances for sure.
Yep. So he'll finish with 2.
Charlie, he's the kind of kid who he could go reshoot those 5 minutes from now, and he could make 14.
Next up, we'll have from Bunker Hill, Grant Birch. Not going to see much out of Bunker Hill this year either. They're the Minutemen, aren't they? Bunker Hill?
They're the Minutemen, yep.
Red and black jersey with a little camo under the arm. I like it. Makes sense with the Minutemen, doesn't it?
It does.
And he's going to be a little bit of a jump shooter, looks like. See, a lot of set shooters really do well in these things. Doesn't mean you're necessarily the best shooter in the game.
Just the best shooter of the time.
Grant's made 2 out of the first 5. Looking to get a little bit of a rhythm here. Top of the key, man. That used to be a place even if you weren't a 3-point shooter, you could make that one. But we've really seen guys struggle with it. I'm not sure why. He's made 4. Still in the hunt. Got to have them all, though, to be tied for second. Oh, rims in and out. He's going to finish with 6 or 7. It's going to be 6. So Grant Birch from Bunker Hill is eliminated. As he made 6, needed at least 8 to tie. From Metro East Lutheran, we'll have TJ Harris. TJ probably walked back to this gym and said, that was a tough one to lose on. A banked 3-pointer from the volleyball line by Killian to win that game for Routt, and a heartbreaker for Metro East Lutheran. They had a nice year, though, to the Lutheran squad.
So the leader right now, Caden Augustine from Jabot. And the second man to move on would be Blake Schwartz right now at 8.
Still some shooters left, though, including TJ Harris, and he made 2 there. He's at the top of the key. He's made the first couple, up to 4. A little long. Make it 5, and still very much in it with 6. In fact, he could be the leader. Needs a couple here, though. 7. 8. 9. So TJ Harris now in sole possession of second place. So right now it takes at least 9 to advance. 9 out of 15, John, what's that percentage? 3 out of 5, 60%.
There you go.
And if you couldn't tell, Liberty's got a guy coming out to shoot right now. That's Cannon Wolf, and this big Liberty crowd. You can't see a lot of them because they're sitting underneath of us. They are here in droves tonight.
Cannon Wolf, the last shooter of the evening, unless we got to break a tie here.
Last shot he made in this gym, other than in warm-ups, was one that won the game. Put him into the Sweet 16, playing here tonight.
They won't let him shoot it from there, though, for this.
Yeah, I don't really know what the rules are as far as how far you can move them.
I don't think you can go all the way to the corner.
All right, you're going to have at least 9 to tie, 10 to move on, right?
Correct.
All right. We're rolling. Made the first one. And he's got 3 out of 5. His teammates on the bench over there really rooting him on. This is one of the best young men you're ever going to be around, Cannon Wolf. Very respectful gentleman, very good student. And he's got 5 right now. Going to need at least 4 to tie.
Needs them all.
And going to miss it. So he's going to miss out. He said, well, all right, I guess we'll have to take the whole team then if we're going to go to the state tournament. He finishes with 7.
I thought it was 8, but they must have not counted one of his.
Foot could have been on the line for one of them. There are no ties, John, so tell us who our participants are who will be moving on to represent this sectional in the state tournament.
Caden Augustine of Jabot Catholic, and the other, he made 10. The other will be TJ Harris of Metro East Lutheran with 9.
All right, so that's the 3-point shootout.
First for Metro East Lutheran, TJ Harris.
And they're going to present them right now. Again, it used to be 4. They're down to 2. I don't know. I don't know. How do you feel about that? I think he should take 4. I don't know what the downside is. Oh, too many kids went to the state tournament this year.
Well, because are they going to even it's not even like they're giving them a ticket or anything. Probably they're going to let them come in. They're going to sit in the reserved section where they let the media sit part of the time. They're going to shoot, and then they're going to leave.
Yep.
And maybe their parents will decide that they need to buy a ticket for the day. Like, holy cow, there could be a couple extra people at the state tournament.
Yep. All right. Well, we're not going to have any audio on this feed for a little while. We'll come back to it about 6:35. That's approximately 34 minutes from now for the pregame action on Central Illinois Sports, Liberty and Routt from the Whitehall North Green sectional on Central Illinois Sports.
for postseason basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Abney Home Improvement and J. Edgar Builders, some of our sponsors, along with Brian Dickhout Trucking, Castiles of Pittsfield, the City of Pittsfield, Damon Plumbing, Dear Wester Grain, Derek Harris, Edward Jones, Player of the Game sponsor, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Hamilton Funeral Home, Great Rivers Bank, your pregame sponsor, Helena Ag, Illini Community Hospital, our postgame sponsor, Illinois FBFM of Camp Point, John Clark, Attorney at Law, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, John Petty & Sons Custom Builders, Klingel Construction, Lanham Chiropractic, LSSD Trucking, 3D Leasing, and Pike County Concrete, McCleary Brothers, Lewis Hybrids, Niebuhr Funeral Home, congratulations Nick Niebuhr, Matt Hughes, your channel seedsman, Pressure's on you in Camp Point, PCRE Incorporated Real Estate and Auction Service, State Farm Insurance, Good Neighbor, Rod Prentice, Trash Queen, our scoreboard sponsor, Westtown Ford, Lincoln, and Jacksonville, Best Systems Builders, Best Systems Insulators, TJ Dickhout Trucking, Nucci's Restaurant and Brewed Coffee House, Illini Express, Blessing Physician Services, Orthopedic Center, The Picket Fence, Moose Lodge 420, Bowler's Universe, Pike County Express, Damon Emmerich from Great Rivers Bank, Real Net and Twine, Waters Concrete, plus special Liberty sponsors in the Hires family, Penny and Jeff, along with Eagle alums Meredith and Madeline, the Sims family, Cullen and Michelle Duke, Heidi and Phil Klingel, Krista and Boyd Tenhouse, the Obert family, Dr. David D. Wright, Quincy Dental Specialist, in memory of Jim Balzer, fan, teacher, and supporter. Hashtag Be Like Grace and the Shell family. Also, Smith Tent Reynolds, along with Chris Altnick's Century 21 Real Estate and the Broughton Group. The class of 1978 of Liberty, their first regional with Coach Paul Crecky, and Tri-State Snowbiz. It's time for basketball action on your sports source, Central Illinois Sports. Please let's go to courtside and join the guys for the broadcast.
And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Live tonight from Whitehall, Illinois and North Green High School for the sectional championship game, featuring the 26-5 Liberty Eagles and the 28-6 Routt Catholic Rockets. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull. John and Jack are alongside tonight. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports, and the Sweet 16 alive and well here this evening at North Green High School in a packed gymnasium in what should be a good matchup as these two teams match up for the third time this season. We'll talk more about how these two teams arrived at this point, how they did when they played one another, and some individual analysis as well from Jack on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Great Rivers Bank is a full-service bank. We've been around since 1901.
We have 3 locations, Barry, we have Liberty, and we have here in Pittsfield.
And we're getting ready to open up a location in Hannibal, Missouri.
I chose to go with them because they're still a hometown bank.
In order for us to succeed, they have to succeed.
That's the way our business runs too.
They understand farming. They know what we deal with every day out here.
That's exactly why we bank local. You wouldn't get that anywhere else.
It's just a great hometown bank.
Logan Ag is now in its 60th year.
That's almost as old as Grampy.
That's right, boys, and we continue to provide
Quality product
At competitive prices.
with service that exceeds customer expectations. Logan Agri Service.
Serving agriculture since 1962.
Pike Feeds is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feeds in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
This is Cammie and Joe. They are the sales force for Cascom Business and Residential Services. You may see them in your community, offering deals and services from Cascom. At Cascom, we understand your concerns about potential scams. Our courteous and professional sales team will always present identification when visiting with you. If for any reason you have questions or concerns, please contact us at 1-800-252-1799.
Thanks, and we'll be seeing you.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Liberty and Jacksonville Routt this evening. The winner will play the winner of Southeastern and Peoria Christian next Monday night at 7 o'clock at the Jacksonville Bowl in the Super Sectional with a chance to go to the state tournament on the line. A tremendous crowd, one of the best crowds we've seen in a long, long time. And when you think about where we were a year ago now to where we are now, we've come a long way, folks, and certainly glad to be bringing the game to you for those of you who couldn't make it in person here this evening. The Liberty Eagles are 26-5 on the season. Started the year 4-0, winning the Pittsfield tournament, also beating Highland, Missouri in a regular season game before stubbing their toe against Camp Point Central, 57-53. Then the Eagles would reel off a nice winning streak, including a big win over Southeastern in 4 overtimes. Neither team was 100% healthy in that game, and that's why we'd kind of like to see a rematch next Monday night to see if it was as good the second time around as it was the first. But they beat Southeastern, TMCV, Beardstown, Illini West, Lewistown, Illini Bluffs, Camp Point Central in a thriller 44-42 before losing by 2 to Farmington, who's playing in a Sweet 16 game in Class 2A tonight, and to Macomb, who really had a nice season as well. Those were the Macomb tournament contests. Then the calendar changed to January. Wins over Minden Unity. Camp Point Central by 1 in the opening game of the Winchester tournament. Beat Carrollton, beat Routt 40-34, and then lost to Porta AC Central 44-42 in the championship game of the Winchester tournament. Then wins over Griggsville Perry, Dixon at the Quincy High shootout. A 61-47 regular season win at home against Routt. A win over Brown County, 57-52. They beat Western, beat Payson, lost to Monroe City in overtime of the Super Fan shootout by 1. Beat West Hancock, Quincy Notre Dame, Rushville, Pittsfield, Griggsville Perry. Defeated West Central, and the other night they won over Waterloo Jabot. And the Eagles have been welcomed to the floor. A big Liberty Eagle crowd right underneath of us as we're high atop this gymnasium at North Green High School. Most of the Routt contingent sits across the way, and we're still awaiting the Rockets to take the floor for the first time here tonight. This Rocket team and head coach Will Whalen having a great season as well, 28-6 on the year. They started out winning their first 3 games before losing to Meridian, who had a really good season, 66-58, beat Lutheran, lost to TMCV in one of the stranger losses they have on their schedule this year. Then a long winning streak with wins over South County, Williamsville, Porta by 27 points, Lincolnwood, South County, and Auburn. They beat Tri-City, Carrollton, Calhoun, avenged that loss to TMCV, lost to Liberty in the Winchester tournament, beat Brown County by 10, beat Calhoun by 19, defeated Griggsville Perry by 6, lost to Liberty in that regular season game back on January 25th. Then with wins over North Green, West Central, Quincy Notre Dame by 1. Also Marquette Catholic High School, Pleasant Hill, Brown County, lost to Pleasant Plains 45-41 at the Riverton shootout, and have not lost since that point with wins over Greenfield, Pawnee, New Berlin, Triopia, Metro East Lutheran, and a game that it was pretty close, 37-34. Low-scoring double overtime game, but hey, they picked up the victory and they have a chance to play here tonight.
The bank was open as Killian banked it in to get the win. Couldn't be here tonight without some people helping out the Hires family. Go Eagles. Penny, Jeff, and Eagle alums Meredith and Madeline. A shout out to Denny Hull listening and watching tonight. The Sims family, good luck to the Eagles. Good luck, Liberty Eagles, from Cullen and Michelle Duke. Heidi and Phil Klingel say, go Eagles. Brighton, they're proud of you. And Jeannie and Stan Krutmeyer, proud of their grandsons, but proud of them all, and hope they're having another party at Arizona. We'll take a break. We'll come back on the pregame show after these.
I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs, and we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Here at Little Jess, we're grateful to our community for letting us serve you for over 50 years. Supporting area schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. After an uncommon year, we couldn't be happier to see our athletes back in action and communities gathering in person to cheer them on. Our promise for the next 50 years is the same as it's been for the last 50, to meet our community's needs with a low-pressure experience, fair price, and family atmosphere. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Liberty, Pittsfield, and Barry. Great Rivers Bank here to serve you with all of your banking needs. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Well, Liberty, their program is not, this is not a foreign territory for the program. This is as far as this group of guys has been in postseason play, playing here in a sectional championship. The last time the Eagles made it this far as a program was the 2015-2016 season, when they finished third at 30-5 on the year under head coach Greg Altmix. And of course, Coach Altmix still on the sideline doing it really well. And Jack, you tell us this is the farthest Routt has made it ever in program history.
Farthest ever, I do believe maybe Brian Groves and Corey Rumpel, Bobby Bonjean, some of those guys would have been the guys that made it in '89, and that would have been at Petersburg Porta back in the day, two-class system, when everybody played at Porta in the sectional from our entire area. Of course, Liberty 2 years ago was at Lewiston in the first round game as they were defeated by, was that Peoria Christian or was that Quest?
Peoria Christian, I
do believe it was. And of course, Landon Obert, who's here tonight to watch the game, had a bum ankle that night. Hey, couldn't be here without some of our sponsors like Jackson Tenhouse's family, Liberty Eagles, Hustles and Heart, set them apart. And of course, they're pulling for the Eagles where they stand tall, talk small, play ball. And Dr. David D. Wright at Quincy Dental Specialist, 1200 Hampshire. Quincy wishing Clayton Obert and the Eagles the best in the postseason. Don't forget about Tri-State Snowy opening up, Snow Biz opening up in April. That ought to be a lot of fun for the Liberty folks too.
These two teams met at the Winchester tournament. A game Liberty kind of controlled for 3 quarters, then Routt made a comeback. They were without Killian that night. And of course, Killian had a little bit of a exciting shot to win the game the other evening against Metro East Lutheran. Then they played in the regular season, and Liberty won that game by 14 points. But Klauser was playing at the Winchester tournament at that point.
Yeah, but he missed the game, if you remember. He had one game he did not get to play.
Liberty, though, I think we're still seeing they have not reached that ceiling yet for this team. And if you're Routt, a lot of new pieces coming into the year this year. I don't think we've seen them play their best basketball. So hopefully we'll see them both play the best game to this point here tonight.
And the thing about both teams is they've got great coaching on the sidelines. And the Altmix family on one side, Jeff Abel helping alongside Rich Smith, Tom Hill helping Will Whalen. A lot of good coaches down there to help the kids get along. But you know what? Kids are going to play the game, and they got plenty of fans here tonight. North Green hadn't been this crowded in a long time.
Both of these teams' seasons could have been over had it not been for buzzer-beating three-pointers. Cannon Wolf from the left wing on this side of the court that you're seeing right now, and Killian made it from the volleyball line on the other side. Both of the teams could have been done.
Neither one would have lost if it didn't go in, though, because they were both tied when it went in, and that was the winner. Or they would have went into overtime on both sides, and who knows what would have happened in overtime.
Routt's was kind of a low-scoring, ugly kind of game, which they're not afraid to play that way, by the way. Keep it low-scoring, make you really run possessions on the offensive side. Liberty liked to get up and down a little bit more, I think, but we saw them get out to 12, 11-point leads and let Jabot back into it. They can ill afford to do that against this Routt team here tonight.
And they're always in foul trouble, as you and I both say. On the other side, Metro East Lutheran with 2 6'9s and a 6'6" held the ball for almost 3 minutes in the first quarter. Who knows why, but they're not playing tonight, and that strategy didn't work. On the other side, it didn't work for Waterloo Jabot to let Liberty hold it for the last minute 10.
We are just under 13 minutes away from the Star Spangled Banner, the starting lineups of the play-by-play of the Sweet 16 sectional championship game between the Round Rockets and the Liberty Eagles. Glad you're with us tonight on Central Illinois Sports.
Coffee and Soda Shop features all of your favorite specialty espresso drinks. Enjoy over 50 fabulous flavors of Lotus and try the new Soda Mixology with exciting flavor combinations added to your favorite Pepsi product. Come see us at the Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop today. The Rustic Market is a small-town treasure. Come discover unique gifts, home decor, and a variety of specialty foods. Find fun clothes from size small to 3X and a personal stylist to outfit you from head to toe. And new merchandise weekly. Explore the Rustic Market today.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see your kitchen from every angle. Each detail, from the flooring to the countertops to the cabinets, are designed for your lifestyle. The team will explain the strengths of each product so your finished kitchen will last for generations. Whatever your needs, an island for entertaining, no maintenance quartz countertops, storage for all your seasonal items. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Pike County Glass has been outfitting homes and businesses with high-quality windows and doors since 1952. We'll work with your schedule and budget to ensure your project is done in an affordable and timely manner. Our team is happy to travel near or far to install your door or window project. Did we mention we also replace auto glass? Please come and see us at 1071 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-4275 for all your glass needs.
When it comes to managing your propane needs, no one is more qualified than the propane specialists at Prairie Land FS. Our knowledge and expertise come through with a wide range of flexible programs that will save you time and money while ensuring the comfort and safety of your family. Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24/7 service, making sure you are safe and comfortable all year long. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports, Liberty and Jacksonville Routt Catholic High School. Of course, we told you Peoria Christian and Southeastern playing tonight in the other game that feeds into action on this side of the bracket. They'll play at the Jacksonville Bowl Super Sectional. You want to talk about an atmosphere, Jack? That place is an atmosphere.
Tell you what, that'll be a fun time, the bowl. And we're looking forward to getting the broadcast from there too, but let's get business taken care of tonight and get this Liberty Eagles squad through a couple more games and get them back to the state tournament if at all possible. I know the Routt Rockets want to be there too, and might be coming down to who can be the most physical and not get fouls called on them quite as early.
Other games in 1A tonight, Chicago Marshall is hosting the sectional and they're playing in it against Chicago Austin. Macon Meridian, we talked about them earlier. They're playing at Effingham St. Anthony against Tuscola. Yorkville Christian, the favorite to win the Class 1A tournament, is playing Granville-Putnam County at the Streeter sectional. Scales Mound and Sterling Newman Central Catholic playing at Pecatonica, at Oakville, at Steelville and Christopher, at Waseca, Lexington, and Decatur St. Teresa, and of course Liberty and Routt here at North Green tonight. On the 2A side of things, Breeze Central and Nashville. Also, Chicago CICS Longwood and Chicago Leo. DePaul Prep, Chicago Clark. It's the all-Chicago 2A, evidently. Monticello and El Paso Gridley. Farmington and Taylor Ridge Rockridge in a rematch of some teams that were in the Macomb tournament. Teutopolis and Mount Carmel. Bloomington Central Catholic and Quincy Notre Dame, and Rockford Christian plays Rockford Lutheran. Quincy High also playing tonight. They've got Normal West, I believe, or is it Normal Community?
Normal Community, and Community beat Moline pretty handily the other night.
They're 35-1 on the year, but the Quincy kids playing well. They had a buzzer beater of their own.
St. Therese and Chicago Marshall both playing in 1A. That almost makes me chuckle.
And Leo.
But St. T played against Robinson, if you remember, when Miles Leonard went flying over the top of a man over at Springfield. And both things are getting smaller, I guess, for some of those schools, but none better than these two for small school basketball, the Jacksonville Routt squad and the Liberty Eagles here tonight at North Green. We'll take a break, come back to tell you more as we get ready for the starting lineups and the play-by-play on Central Illinois Sports.
Smith Tent Rentals offers a wide variety of tents, tables, chairs, dance floors, staging, and more to our area. Smith Tent Rentals have been the go-to guys for our local youth ball tournaments when we needed tents to protect our fans. Our local hospital has used Smith's many times for outdoor events. If you have needs for a tent for graduation, prom, your business, your family event, call Smith Tent Rentals. They will cover you up and make you look great for your next event. Call 217-645-3208. When you're looking for great representation in the area, we recommend the law offices of E. John Clark at the WCU Building, 510 Main Street, Suite 200 in Quincy. John Clark has been involved in the Liberty community, on the school board, and really been active in everything in the area. Why don't you give him a call at 217-224-4663. That's 224-4663. Licensed in Illinois and Missouri at the law offices of E. John Clark. Proud to support the Liberty Eagles. At Lewis Hybrid, we know each season is another chance to take your profit potential even further than the last. With our seed traits, seed growth, crop protection, and digital agricultural solutions, we'll help you get there. From one-on-one consultations to the industry's latest technologies to promising agronomic insights, we can provide you with all the solutions you need to optimize your field potential. To learn more, visit lewishybrids.com or contact McCleary Brothers Seed at 217-242-3680. Please read and follow IRM where applicable, grain marketing, and all other stewardship practices and pesticide label directions. Hey, Tri-State area, a Snow Biz is coming your way. That's right, Tri-State Snow Biz will soon be in your area for you to enjoy delicious shaved ice with your favorite toppings. Wednesdays and Liberties and traveling to your area soon. Watch for Tri-State Snow Biz coming in April to deliciousness near you. The Knuffman family and Tri-State Snow Biz wish the Eagles good luck in the postseason. Check them out at Tri-State Snow Biz on Facebook for more.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. I want to remind you about the Central Illinois Sports Senior All-Star Game coming up on March 19th at Voschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield. Still looking for a few more alumni players to join us that night. That'll start at 5 o'clock. And then we'll have this year's three-point contest and free throw contest. This year's game, dunk contest at halftime, the Rainbow Shot, sponsored by Great Rivers Bank. The Dash for Cash, sponsored by the Farmers National Bank of Griggsville. Lots of opportunities for you to win as fans. And we hope you'll join us on Saturday, March 19th at Voschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield. They're going to have the Star Spangled Banner here. We will step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups. We'll have the play-by-play as Routt and Liberty go head-to-head in sectional action from North Green. It comes your way after this.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Crime Stoppers of Pike County is a program designed to allow members of the community to provide anonymous information about criminal activity without fear of reprisal or reluctance to get involved. By utilizing Crime Stoppers, a person can provide crime-solving assistance, cash rewards available up to $1,000. Callers will receive a personal code which is used to pay cash rewards if their information leads to an arrest. See something, hear something, say something. 217-285-1500 to leave your tip. Be sure to check out our Facebook page. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
It's high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Time to meet the starters. Brought to you in part by Alana Express, here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday on the south side of the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org. The Routt Catholic Rockets are 28-6 on the season under head coach Will Whalen. Tom Hill, Rich Smith, and Jeff Abel are his assistants. They'll start at a guard. He's a 6'2 junior, Will Merwin. At another guard, the 6'2 junior, the most recent legend, Nolan Killian. And at the third guard, the 6'3 senior, Braden Kors. At a forward, he's the 6'4 junior, Ethan Walker. And at the other forward, the 6'5 senior, Gus Abel. Abel, Walker, Kors, Killian, and Merwin for Routt. For the Liberty Eagles, Greg Altmix's squad is 26-5 on the year. And their lineup tonight looks like this. At a guard, a 6'1 senior, Clayton Obert. At a second guard, the 6'5 senior, Logan Robbins. And at the third guard, the 5'11 senior, the buzzer beater himself, Cannon Wolf. At a forward, a 6'4 senior, Brighton Klingel. And at the other forward, the 6'6 senior, Devin Klauser. Klauser, Klingel, Robbins, Wolf, and Obert for the 26-5 Eagles. Starting lineups also brought to you in part by the Picket Fence at 1275 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Angela Dunham Burbridge invites you to stop by 10 to 5 Tuesday through Friday, Saturdays 10 to 2. Check them out on Facebook at the Picket Fence. Antiques, gifts, collectibles, primitives, handmade odds and ends with over 30 booths available for you at the Picket Fence. The Routt Rockets will wear the visiting uniforms, the purple unis with the gold numbers and white trim. Liberty in the home whites tonight with the red numbers and lettering.
Shout out from the Obert family. Congratulations, Clayton and the Eagles. 20 straight years of Obert boys on the Eagle team. Congratulations, Mom and Dad Obert. And in memory of Jim Balzer, teacher, fan, player over the years, supporting the Eagles, and also honoring the class of 1978 First Liberty Regional team with Paul Krecky as their head coach. They were 17-8 back in those days.
Gus Abel will jump in the center circle for Routt. Klauser will jump in the center circle for Liberty. It's the Sweet 16. It's the sectional championship. The winner moves on to play on Monday night in the Elite Eight at the Super at the Jacksonville Bowl. And it's high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports. Our referee steps into the center circle and Liberty wins the tip. Obert into the front court to Wolf against the zone defense of Routt. They'll play the 2-3. Obert directing some traffic out there. They're looking for a middleman in the middle of the zone. They get it set, get it to Wolf. This is the third time they've played each other this year. Liberty's won them both, so you know Rout's the team probably to make the adjustments, at least at the outset. Try to change it up. Robbins down low, Klingel on the baseline, travels as he got his feet tangled up, and a turnover on Liberty on their first possession. 7:33 to play in the first. Routt will have it linked to the court to go.
Gus Abel was under the weather when they played at the Winchester tournament, but he did play.
They'll send all 5 guys out of bounds now. And inbound the ball to Killian in the backcourt. He's pestered there, stolen away by Wolf. Turnover on both squads, and now Killian knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Liberty on the sideline. 7:26 to play in the first, and both teams working some nerves out here in the early going.
What hustle by Killian trying to save that one.
This is your season right here. What hustle do you have to give? Wolf with it on the bounce out top. Throws it on the wing to Klauser. Looks on the baseline, finds Robbins. Klauser, Wolf around the horn, they go to Obert. Free throw line, Robbins. Extra pass down low, Klauser up, missed it. Rebound tipped high, loose, and comes down to Abel, his first. Gets it to Killian. No pressure by Liberty. And the full court this time, and Killian will walk it across to the 7-minute mark of this first quarter. Against the man-to-man defense of Liberty. Merwin left side. Looks down low. Now works off the Abel screen. Liberty not switching on the screens here. Merwin behind the back, has picked it up, has a foot in the paint, got to get out of there. Does so on the pass to Walker. On the right side, Merwin. He'll fire away from downtown and knock it in and give Routt the early 3-0 advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 6:35 to play in the first. Routt strikes first. Out top, Obert with the basketball. On the right side, gets it to Klauser. Fake the baseline pass. Now they work it out around the horn. It goes to Wolf. Wolf top of the key to Obert. Free throw line, Klingel rises, shoots, missed it hard. Rebound into the hands of Killian for Routt. He'll turn and take it quickly into the front court for the Rockets. Right side, Walker, run off the three-point line, drives down low, gets it into Abel, leans back, won't go, gets his own board, fakes, puts it up, shot no good, fouled from the side by Robbins, and Gus Abel to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Looks like Robbins will pick up the foul. Abel with an offensive rebound, the putback. 2 rebounds for him. And to the free throw line is the senior Gus Abel, who's been a starter off and on through pretty much that time. They've got somebody on the sidelines needing some medical help, and Chris Swiderski will take care of that with Merwin.
Yep, Merwin's got blood, so they'll bring Wilson in here in a moment. And they're taking a look at him, and in the early going, a little adversity here for Routt. Merwin hit the 3 to start the game. And
well, they don't usually let him come to the huddle.
Actually, he just looks like he got sick to his stomach on the floor. Nerves will do that to you. The little kids behind the bench for Routt didn't think it was quite as neat. 6:04 to play in the first. It's a 3-0 advantage for Routt on top of Liberty. Let's step aside for a break on Central Illinois Sports.
Is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feed's in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Well, sometimes in the biggest game of your life to this point, you get a little nervous, feel like you might be sick to your stomach, and sometimes you just let it all out on the sideline. That's what happened to Merwin. And out of bounds. And no, it'll be a free throw actually coming up for Abel, but they're going to get the vomit cleaned up. And here's Brett Berry with the mop. This guy, he can do it all.
He is the Chuck Thomas of Rushville of North Green. No, he does it all.
Merwin's okay. We're not trying to make light of it by any stretch. He's okay. He's not sick. He's just was a little sick to his stomach at that point in time.
Brett just left the mop bucket there. It gives us time to tell you about Dr. David D. Wright, wishing the entire Liberty Eagle team and families the best, continued success. Quincy Dental Specialist, 1200 Hampshire in Quincy. 3-0 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen, your choice for all your trash needs. And be sure and look for them. 6:04 left first quarter. Routt with a 3-0 lead on the Merwin 3. And then Abel will be shooting 2 free throws.
So the janitors and school administrators don't get paid enough, folks. And they're dealing with a little cleanup on aisle 1 right behind the Routt bench right now. And they'll get that taken care of. We'll get back to basketball action. An early 3-0 lead, and Merwin hit the 3 in the early going. So if he was nervous, he sure didn't show it on that shot.
Can't believe Bob Larnigan's here tonight with stuff like that happening in front of him.
Yeah. Hey, like we said, a year ago, remember when you could only have like 30 people in the gym and he had to be 427 inches away from the playing surface to the tee? Now we're packed in here at North Green tonight, and I think we can safely say, hey, maybe we're past this thing.
Well, it looks like we're past it. I'm not feeling really too dangerous with my 2 sons to my left and some young man from Muddy Rivers to my right. I think we ought to be okay tonight. I thought maybe Shuck was going to come up and cover this game tonight.
Probably at the Blue Devil game. They're playing tonight. Wish them the best of luck, Andy Douglas. This is, I can tell you, the first time you and I have been broadcasting together since 1999. First time I can remember somebody throwing up on the floor. This actually, can I tell you a story real quick? Damon Emmerich did this. You know Damon from Great Rivers Bank. He can help you with your loan, but in junior high, I believe he vomited on the floor, and one of his teammates slid through it. He goes, he shouldn't have had those Cheetos and the Mountain Dew before the game.
I thought maybe it was these goats that vomited when he put him in the game, but
Yikes.
I didn't know that for sure. By the way, Shuck's at the Q&D game because he was up covering the girls, and he was closer there.
So they're getting it taken care of on the sideline. Good opportunity for us to tell you about Moose Lodge 420. Check them out each Friday for their Friday meal special. They'll be a lot more appetizing than the situation we have going on right now. I promise. The food is hot. The drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield.
There were 4 people that flipped the coin out in the hallway, and the young man that's cleaning it up was the one that lost. So he and Coach Vineyard are cleaning things up. Coach Vineyard showing you he can clean things up too. Nice job by all of them. A round of applause, and that's the longest break I've seen. 1 minute and 56 seconds into a sectional championship game. On the count of Spew. Well, we can also tell you
Wilson's checked into the game. This kid's a difference maker for this Routt squad.
Wilson's a kid that any team in the country would like to have. 6'5", long-armed, and an underclassman. He can do a lot of things. He makes a few mistakes, but now Coach Abel's using this as a complete timeout.
Yeah, Coach Abel does a lot of the adjustments on the defense and the inbounds plays and the offense for this Routt squad. And tell you what, you get a guy like that who's won, 400, 500 basketball games probably?
Hall of Famer, won 28 games a year or more at West Central, but, he really wasn't a good coach.
Hey, they're having pork chops at the Moose on Friday.
Yeah, that's tonight.
No, I think it's this coming. I think that's what Justin Noble's telling me. Gus Abel going to the free throw line, and he'll throw 2 up here.
6:04 left in the first quarter, 3-0 Routt on the Trash Queen scoreboard. He'll be shooting those free throws right into Chris Doerr's camera. You can watch it 10:20 tonight. First one good.
Bowlers Universe, they're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays to midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. They offer many menu items. Check them out. Try one of the craft beers as well at Bowlers Universe.
2 rebounds, 2 points for Abel.
And makes it a 5-0 lead as they put 1 point on the wrong side, but it's 5-0 Routt on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Wolf with it, deep in the corner. Throws it out top to Obert. Obert looking in the paint, has Wilson playing the top of that zone now.
Got to watch out trying to throw over Mike Wilson. He'll steal it.
On the right baseline, it goes to Klauser. Klauser patient with it there. Gets it over to Obert. On the left side, Robbins for the 3. It's no good. Long rebound, though. Gets it back, drives in, leans up, and gets it to go. And puts Liberty on the board at the 5:30 mark of the first, making it a 5-2 score on the Trash Queen scoreboard. There's people standing on the baselines on both ends. Coors has the ball in the backcourt for Routt. Gets it to Killian against the full court man-to-man pressure. They work it toward the half-court line against Wolf. 2 guys who had buzzer beaters to send their teams into this contest. And that looked like a little bit of a flop. Here's a 3 by Killian, and he knocks it down. Nolan Killian with a 3. And makes it 8-2 Routt. A 6-point advantage for the Rockets in the early going. Obert with it out front. 4:53 to play in the first quarter. Free throw line, Robbins. On the right side, Wolf. Looks down, low, nothing going. Now on the right side, it goes to Robbins. To Klauser, they kind of dare him to shoot it. 4:40 to play in the first quarter. We can tell you Peoria Christian and Southeastern are a 12-2 game right now. Christian, here's the ball loose on the rebound. Wilson comes out of the scrum with it for Routt. They're looking to build on this 6-point lead. A tough pass to Killian, and he's bumped and fouled by Obert. And the second foul of the contest against Liberty comes at the 4:27 mark of the first.
Obert's first, team second. Routt leading 8-2. That's what they want to do to get out to an early lead. Try to take advantage of it. It'll be Killian taking the ball out.
Torrey Point's one of the officials. Torrey's done a lot of big games, hasn't he? Inbounds pass is tipped and not going to be stolen away as Klauser couldn't corral it. It'll stay with Routt this time on the baseline.
Rout's doing what they do against Triopia, making you beat them with the 3, and that's not Liberty's forte.
It is not. 8-2 Rockets looking to build on that lead. Coors on the inbound, gets it into Abel. Abel tries to back his way in, fakes, but the floater, no good. Killian with the offensive board, put back up and in for 2, and Routt leads 10-2. 4 minutes, 11 seconds to play in the first. Now here's a high pass. Klingel able to corral it, gets it to Robbins, attacks the rack, shot up, counted and one for Logan Robbins.
Robbins with all 4 for Liberty makes it a 10-4 game, good buddy. And the foul, I'm waiting for it to come up on the board. It went against Walker, his first. Walker's a difference maker. Merwin back in the game. Wilson sits down on the other side. What is it?
Southeastern has cut it to a 4-point game, 12-8 after 1.
I couldn't read your writing there. Robbins shooting the free throw, up and good.
makes it a 10-5 score, and we got a substitute. Reese Knuffman going to check into the game for Liberty. He'll replace Klauser, so smaller lineup for this Liberty squad.
Gives Liberty a chance to set their defense on the full court press.
See if they try to break deep here. Inbounds pass comes to Killian. He'll work down the sideline, trying to avoid the double team. Gets it to the free throw line, pull up jump shot, no good, and the rebound down to Ober. Ober with his first board, pushes it into the front court, kicks right side, Knuffman for a three. It's too long on the air ball, and the rebound down to Killian. Killian's second board. Of course, he went to North Green before this year. Here's a pull-up jump shot by Coors, and another quick shot, no good. Rebound down to Walker, though, on the offensive side. 3:40 to play in the first. 10-5 the lead for Routt, and they've got a second chance opportunity here.
Routt out hustling the Eagles here all over the court.
Here's an entry pass, tip, nearly stolen away. Abel gets it back, hands it to Killian. Works off the screen as Tinhouse trying to stay in front of Killian. On the right side on the perimeter, it's Abel. Going to try to bang his way in against Klingel. Fakes, puts it up, and missed it. Robbins has the board for Liberty, his second. He'll turn and take it quickly the other way. Right side, Knuffman, where he missed the three a moment ago. Gets it to Robbins on the right side. Fakes, thought about the tray himself. Now over to Tinhouse. Jackson Tinhouse in the corner. Klingel for a three, no good. And the rebound down to Abel, his second for the Rockets. 3 minutes to play in the first. 10-5 Routt with the early advantage here. They have to like the pace of play so far. Merwin with it near the center circle against Knuffman. They both wear the number 1. On the right side, it goes to Killian. Fakes the pass, now works off of the screen from Abel. Trying to set up a little pick and roll action to Walker out between the circles. He'll fake, now try a drive in. A little up under and missed the shot. Rebound pulled in by Obert, his second. Outlet pass to Tinhouse with the lightning quick speed. Ball poked away from behind though by Killian. Turnover number 2 on Liberty. 2:25 left in the first quarter. Merwin out top to Coors. Thought about the three, says let's maybe not. Looking for Killian. Instead now finds Abel out front to Killian near the half-court line. Trying to spread him out. Killian dribble drive in, and a reach-in foul going to be called against Tinhouse.
Tinhouse will pick up the foul. That'll be his first, team third. 3 fouls to 1, and there's nothing wrong with any of the officiating in this situation. Into the game comes Klauser. Klingel will sit down. 10-5 Routt, and they've had the energy. Here comes Wolf back into the game, and he will sit down over.
This is that Liberty rotation, though, that usually wears other teams down. I'm surprised to see Wilson sit down so fast for Routt.
Oh, you bet.
I was. Inbounds pass comes to Merwin. Has it on the bounce with 2:07 to play in the first. His team up by 5. Knuffman trying to stay close enough for a 5 count. Has picked it up. Works a pass down low to Abel. Has Klauser now to go against. Turnaround shot over the 6'6" man. Won't go. And the rebound down to Knuffman, the smallest guy on the court. He'll work it into the front court for the Eagles. Shovels it out to Robbins. Deep in the corner, Wolf for the tray. Yes. 10-8 as Liberty pulls it within 2. 1:40 to play in the first on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Abel has it in the backcourt. Pester there by Klauser. He's going to try to show off the dribbling himself. Takes it toward the front court. Would like to find the guard. Coming free is Killian. Drives down low. Gets it to Coors. Fakes. He gonna pull it back down. Now back his way in against Robbins. Shot up no good. Rebound fought for. Loose. And it's the way of Killian. Shovel pass to Walker. Turnaround shot up. Missed it. Rebound secured by Robbins. His third. He'll push it to Wolf into the front court. Knuffman left side 3 for the lead. No good. And on the rebound, Killian's got another board for Routt. Poked away by Robbins. Stolen away. Tinhouse. Pull-up jump shot. No good. Rebound. Knuffman off the window. Won't fall. Rebound down to Killian. Knocked out of bounds by Liberty. It'll be Routt ball. Length of the court to go. 57.2 seconds to play in the first.
Liberty had 3 shots at it that time and just had it roll out. You got to go ahead and complete the deal there. Robbins sits down for the final minute of the first quarter.
Routt is only substituted due to the vomit situation. Inbounds pass comes to Merwin, who was the vomitee. Here's a ball stolen away by Klingel. Pull-up jump shot. Window won't fall. Rebound down to Merwin. Loses his footing, and they'll call a foul on Klauser, as they'll say he bumped him down low.
Klauser will pick up the foul. Klauser not playing real big in this situation, and that is the 4th team foul on the squad from Liberty. Into the game comes Eli Powell, also Obert. Klauser sits down. Tinhouse sits down. Close in shots by Liberty. They're just 3 for 13.
Length of the court to go, but Routt wants a timeout. 46.8 seconds to play in the first. 8. Routt on top back up to this.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes would like to get a huddle started in your community or get you involved as a booster in the huddles that are already in your community. Go to westernilfca.org. That's westernilfca.org to find out more, or give me a call at 217-473-5151. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes, working to bring Jesus Christ into your lives and your students' lives in our area.
Length of the court to go for the Routt Rockets following a timeout their first of the game. 10-8 the advantage for Routt on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen 217-320-4320 for all your residential and commercial trash pickup needs.
2 turnovers on each team. It was a 10-2 game, 8-0 or a 6-0 run for Liberty after that.
Joe Whalen has checked in, the 5'11 junior for Routt. Also, Wilson's back into the game. Whalen's got on the backcourt against Wolf with 42 seconds to play in the quarter. Routt led 10-2. Now it's 10-8. Here's Wilson on the crossover. He also went to North Green last year. Has the ball poked free for a moment. Works it back out to Whalen as Eli Powell picks him up defensively. Powell is in for the first time after being under the weather the other evening. Here's a pass. They nearly jumped the passing lane. Whalen trying to get free. Close to 5. Gets it to Killian. 20 seconds to play in the first. Routt has a 2-point lead. The basketball and the possession arrow should have come to a tie.
Watch Killian there on the bank shot.
Killian drives, throws a pass, stolen away. Obert with a steal, pushes it into the front court. Klingel goes at Wilson up and in, and we're tied at 10. 5 seconds to play in the first. Inbounds pass to Abel. 2. Abel, half-court shot, buzzer in. It's no good as it rims in and out, and we played a quarter. 10-10 the score in the sectional championship game for North Green. Routt and Liberty all tied up. Rockets have the ball in the second quarter when we come back.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Now as we head to summer, they can take care of all your heating, cooling, and refrigeration needs. B&R Electrical Heating and Cooling, a division of Damon Plumbing. 217-285-2556.
10-10 after 1. Routt basketball. They're 3 of 14 from the field, 21.4%. But 2 of 3 from the arc, 4 of 14 is Liberty, 1 for 5 from the arc.
Inbounds pass to Killian in the backcourt. Killian, Wilson, Walker, Coors, and Abel to start the second quarter for Routt. Killian brings it across against the man-to-man. Throws a pass wide for Wilson. It's a foot race for it, and Wilson runs it down. He'll put it on the deck now, and they're going to call him for a travel. Thought he might have been bumped by Robbins, but no call.
4 turnovers on Routt, and that one looked aggressive from where we're at. Robbins almost picked up his second, but they said no, he just slipped and fell.
Robbins, Wolf, Obert, Klingel, and Klauser for Liberty to start the second frame, and they're looking for this lead for the first time. On the Trash Queen scoreboard, Klauser has it on the right side. He'll work it in the corner to Obert. Surveys the floor. Klauser out between the circles, finds Wolf. Reverses it left side, Robbins. Deep in the corner, it goes to Obert. Obert looked for Robbins on the pick and roll. Good find inside. Klingel, Klauser up, missed it. Gets his own board, puts it back up and in. And the Eagles have their first lead of the contest on a 10-0 run right now. 7-11 to play in the first. Ball knocked away by Klauser on the inbounds. It stays with Routt. Allows Will Merwin to check in as Wilson will sit down.
Wow. I think Wilson's the key in this ball game. Him and Walker, and they're sitting Wilson down a lot.
Length of the court to go. Walker to throw it in here for Routt. They led 10-2. Now they trail 12-10. Ball stolen away. Robbins down to Obert. Up, in for 2. Larceny and a layup for the Eagles, and they lead by 4 on the score, and a timeout by Routt. 7:06 to play in the first. Liberty is on a 12-0 run. They've got the lead 14-10, and we're back with you after this.
Chris Oltnick's Century 21 Broughton team is your top choice for buying or selling your home, farm, real estate in the Quincy and Adams County area. Chris Oltnick's Century 21 Broughton team, 915 Christopher Court, Quincy, Illinois. Call 217-440-9878. Choose the right professional in the real estate business. Chris Oltnick's Century 21 Broughton team, 217-440-9878, saying, Go Eagles!
7:06 to play in the first. 14-10 is the lead for Liberty. Routt calls their second timeout.
Can't be 7:06 left in the first period.
Well, it says 1 on the board.
I know.
And I'm like a monkey, Jack. You put something in front of me, and I'll read exactly what's on there.
It's the second quarter.
I could Ron Burgundy things better than Ron Burgundy. It's the second period. Come on.
A lot of things happened in 54 seconds.
Is Fuzzy here tonight?
No, he's still hog hunting.
This would not happen if Fuzzy was here.
He's still in Arkansas, and he's watching, though, he said.
Length of the court to go here for Routt. They've got all 5 guys out of bounds. Ready? Ha, ha. Walker, he can run the baseline, gets it into Merwin. Merwin will work it across the half-court line. Trying to avoid a double team. Out top to Walker. Back to Merwin on the right wing. Just under 7 to play in the first half. It's 14-10. Liberty. Here's a pull-up shot. Merwin no good. And Liberty's Klingel goes and gets the board, his third. Off to Robbins. 12-0 run by the Eagles. Wolf into the front court to Klingel. He'll throw it out top, Robbins. Back to Klingel. They play a little pitch and catch. Wolf says, give it here. I'll take it out front, boys. On the right side, over to Klauser. Klauser, by the way, participated in the three-point contest, so you might not want to leave him wide open. Here's a lob down low. They threw it up to Klauser. He'll trap it. He just really looked unsure of what he was going to do with it when he caught it.
Third turnover against Liberty. He just needed to go up or throw it back out front. Got caught in the middle. 6:25 left in the half. 14-10. Liberty with the lead.
Walker to inbound for Routt. Looking. Inbounds pass comes to Abel in the backcourt. Puts it on the floor, bounces it off his own foot, and Routt turns it over for the 6th time tonight.
That's not who you want handling the ball in the backcourt there. Nothing against Gus at all. He's a nice player. But Klingel a little bit quicker than him.
Out of bounds underneath for the Eagles. Klingel to Ober. Looking for Klingel. Down low, goes at Abel. Around him, up, under, reverse layup, missed it. Rebound to Kors. Kors with the board, has already used the dribble. Shovels it off to Killian. 6:09 to play in the first. Liberty on top, 14-10 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Killian into the front court, guarded hard by Wolf. Has picked it up. Liberty getting after it defensively. Killian needs a help. Gets it to Walker on the left side. Walker could go to the basket here. Now he kicks right side. Merwin puts it on the deck. Tries the dribble drive. Ooh, he had the dump off. Now he finds Abel behind the perimeter right side instead. Liberty in the man-to-man, they will be most of the time. Now they have a little bit of a miscommunication. Abel though bobbles the ball, throws it in to Walker. Walker up, missed it, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2 shots.
Robbins or Klauser going to pick up their second?
I think it's Wolf, actually.
Wolf's going to pick up the foul. Break on Liberty, his first. Everybody's got 5 team fouls by mistake. And free throws to be shot by Ethan Walker. He is a Virginia, Illinois young man, and he'll shoot a pair. First one up is in and out, no good.
The Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. Quincy Notre Dame leads Bloomington Central Catholic 32-26. Still in the first half of that contest.
Kors is from Jacksonville. They're a longtime family there. Second one up, in and out, no good. Rebound Klingel, his 4th.
Peoria Christian leads Southeastern 23-22 at the half there. Here it's 5:30 to play in the first half, and it's 14-10 Liberty. 2 big misses at the free throw line for Routt a moment ago. Knuffman's back in along with Tinhouse. They join Klingel, Klauser, and Robbins. Right wing Klingel. Looks down low. Tried to set up the lob. Wasn't open this time. The Tinhouse between the circles. Off of the screen. Drives. Little floater up. Tinhouse soars and scores.
JT. 6-point lead.
And it's a 14-0 run by Liberty. 5:05 to play in the first half. Walker into the front court. Looking for an opening. Drives in now against Robbins. Throws it back out to Killian. Killian on the spin move. Nice take. Puts it up. No good. Robbins with a board. He'll work the outlet pass to Tinhouse. Pushes into the front court to Klingel. Wants to attack. Baseline jumper. No good. Rebound Knuffman tips it, but it's right out of the hands of Braden Kors. He's into a double team of the backcourt. Looking for some help. In a peck of trouble. Throws it off of Knuffman out of bounds. And it will stay with Routt. Length of the court to go, but a tough spot to inbound it.
Routt did not want to call a timeout there. They've already burned 2 in the first half.
Back into the game for Liberty. Obert and Powell. Sitting down, Klauser and Robbins. Length of the court to go here for Routt. They can put all 5 guys out of bounds like that, but they couldn't pass it to one of them as they can't run the baseline. So you can do what you want, but that didn't make a lot of sense. 4:30 to play in the half. Killian will bring it up against Knuffman. Do you think the
Ooh, he almost stepped on the center
Do you think the
line.
rotation starting to get to Routt a little bit? Abel has it, has picked it up, throws it out to Killian. And speaking of rotation, where's Michael Wilson?
Not on the floor.
4:12 to play in the first.
Second.
Liberty's on a first half, 14-0 run, and now a turnover by Routt.
7 turnovers on Routt. 5 of them coming in this second quarter. 14-0 run, 16-10 Liberty, shooting for their biggest lead with 4 minutes left in the half.
And John, if you could put a 2 up in front of the camera there where that 1 is, it would really help me. Halfway home in the second quarter, it's 16-10. Liberty with the lead in the basketball. Trying to expand here. They trailed 10-2 early. Here's Tenhouse to Powell. Powell up with it, missed it, gets his own board. Has his kind of feet go out from under him. The call for a travel. Looked like he'd actually shoveled it off before he traveled. And it's going to be a tough break for Liberty as they get called for their 5th turnover. Robbins will check back into the contest. He will sit down Bryton Klingel. 3:44 to play in the half.
Everybody's getting a rest, and I thought Powell did a good job getting rid of that one.
Length of the court to go for Routt. Walker, nearly 5. Gets it to Abel. Back to Walker, and he'll help bring things up here. Has it on the bounce at the 3:35 mark. Pass stolen away by Knuffman, and then he's fouled by Killian. Knuffman the steal, Killian the foul. A lot of good hustle by both teams, and Liberty will have the ball back their way.
Second foul on Routt with 3:32 left in the half. Here comes Wilson into the game. They're waiting to administer the ball. No, they got to get him in first. They still haven't called him into the sideline, from the sidelines. I think he'd take Abel out and give him a break, but they're going to set Walker down instead. 3:32 left in the half, and what a job by Knuffman on the 8th turnover by Routt.
3:30 left in the half. Here's Tenhouse, drives, floater, no good. Rebound down to Powell. He'll kick it back out. Robbins fakes it, drives, baseline, up and in as a finger roll over the rim. And the run continues for Liberty. They lead 18-10. It's a 16-0 run. Here's a length of the court pass. Wilson finds Killian on the breakaway, up and in, and it stops the bleeding momentarily.
7 for him.
First points of the second quarter here for this Routt squad to make it 18-12. Inside, Robbins, floater, no good. Rebound, Tenhouse, tips it up, won't fall. Saved in by Robbins, no, they'll say he was out of bounds. And it'll be Routt ball length of the court to go, and again, fresh legs coming back in for Liberty.
3, Klauser, Wolf, and Klingel coming in. Set down Powell, Knuffman, and Tenhouse. Tenhouse and Knuffman gave great minutes, so did Powell. Routt did a good job on the breakaway. Killian getting that layup, and he got high off the floor. Ooh, Wilson about dropped it.
Yeah, he was kind of surprised to get the ball. He finds Killian into the front court with under 3 to play in the quarter. 18-12 advantage for Liberty, but Routt back with the ball in their possession, trying to cut it closer. Toward the right side goes Killian. Out top to Whalen. Whalen looks down low. Now on the left side, Kors. Kors pestered there by Klauser. Drives into the lane, fakes, puts it up, and in. Good take by Kors.
His first 2.
And a little 4-0 jaunt here by Routt to cut it down to a 4-point game on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 2:25 left in the first. Half of play. Obert on the right wing.
Klauser wide open on the weak side.
Wolf will find him there behind the arc. Looks for the cutter across the middle. Out top, Klingel. Patient with it here. Could have fired the 3. Gets it to Robbins. Fakes, drives. Kicks back out to Obert. Good recovery on the defensive side by Routt. Back out front, Wolf tucks it into the arm and calls out the new play. He'll try the pass, tipped by Wilson. Run back down by Wolf. 2-minute warning here in the first half. On the right side, Obert with a touch. Free throw line, Klingel. The high ball fake. Drive. Shot up, no good. Rebound down to Robbins. He's accosted down there and couldn't secure the board.
Abel got his 4th.
And it's Routt ball. Down by 4 with 1:39 to play in the half.
Oh, Killian about double-dribbled.
Killian with it against Robbins. Throws it out top to Wilson. Rips, drives, tripped up, no call, and it's play on, young man. A good tackle there by Obert. Into the front court, pushes it to Klingel, too far. Ball tipped, and stolen away by Whalen.
6 turnovers on Liberty.
1:20 to play in the half. A little sloppy to Sloppy play by both teams to end this first half of play.
Sloppy Joe Wags.
Right side with it is Whalen. Gets caught there. Throws a dangerous pass that's run down by Killian out top. 1:05 to play in the half. Wilson gets it as he saves it off the official. Obert pokes it away again. It'll be Routt basketball, but Obert playing the D on Wilson.
Wilson not interested in being one of those people that's handling the ball. He needs to be under the basket.
Yeah, he shouldn't have to be.
That's right. But it's all about guard play in the postseason. 1:02 left in the half. And Routt, who was down by 8, now just by 4 with the basketball.
Killian with it. Wilson got it on the inbounds. He said, why don't you take this and dribble it? You're one of those dribbler guys. 55 seconds to play in the first. Routt down by 4. In the purple and gold here tonight. Toward the right sideline, right in front of the Liberty bench. Killian looks to go in against Robbins. Drives, gets caught underneath, kicks it out. Cores for a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by Wilson. It'll be Liberty ball with 39.8 ticks to play in the half.
He and Klingel were fighting hard for it. Thank you in memory of Jim Balzer, teacher and fan. He's enjoying this one from heaven, folks.
Wilson sits down, and he has Walker replace him. 37 seconds to play in the half. Liberty an 18-14 lead. They went on a 16-0 run after trailing 10-2 early. Obert with the basketball, dribbling out toward the center circle. Routt looks to be happy to let them just do so here. Won't come up and pressure. No fouls really to speak of for Routt in the first half. Just 2 team fouls, 5 against Liberty. 14 seconds to play in the half. Liberty will also get the ball to start the second, barring a tie-up in the next 9 seconds. Robbins to Obert. Free throw line, Klingel. Little backdoor pass down to Robbins, up, under, and in. Executed to perfection to end the first half of play. It's the Liberty Eagles 20, the Routt Rockets 14. We take you to the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Halftime stats and analysis your way after this.
At US Cellular, we believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours. Any of our 5G phones with no trade-in or hidden fees. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Come check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular. Visit Cards Communications, a U.S. Cellular authorized agent, located at 224 East Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs. And we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
Great Rivers Bank is a full-service bank. We've been around since 1901.
We have 3 locations, Barry, we have Liberty, and we have here in Pittsfield.
And we're getting ready to open up a location in Hannibal, Missouri. I chose to go with them because they're still a hometown bank.
Well, in order for us to succeed, they have to succeed.
That's the way our business runs too.
They understand farming. They know what we deal with every day out here.
That's exactly why we bank local. You wouldn't get that anywhere else.
It's just a great hometown bank.
We were knotted at 10 after 1 quarter. After Routt had taken a 10-2 lead, Liberty would go on a 16-0 run, and they lead it 20-14 here at halftime. 6 turnovers on the Eagle, 2 in the first quarter, 4 in the second. Routt turned it over 3 in the first quarter, 6 in the second, 9 in the ball game. 1 foul on Nolan Killian, 1 on Ethan Walker for Routt. Single fouls on Tenhouse, Klingel, Robbins, Wolf, and Obert on the Liberty side. 2014 on the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Liberty with the lead. We'll look at shooting percentages and individual points on the halftime show on Central Illinois Sports after these.
Faith, forged by grace, spread kindness and compassion and generosity to your community. Be the best version of yourself every day and know your simple act can change the world. Hashtag Be Like Grace from the Shell family. Smith Tent Rentals offers a wide variety of tents, tables, chairs, dance floors, staging, and more to our area. Smith Tent Rentals have been the go-to guys for our local youth ball tournaments when we needed tents to protect our fans. Our local hospital has used Smith's many times for outdoor events. If you have needs for a tent for graduation, prom, your business, your family event, call Smith Tent Rentals. They will cover you up and make you look great for your next event. Call 217-645-3208. When you're looking for great representation in the area, we recommend the law offices of E. John Clark at the WCU Building, 510 Main Street, Suite 200 in Quincy. John Clark has been involved in the Liberty community, on the school board, and really been active in everything in the area. Why don't you give him a call at 217-224-4663. That's 224-4663. Licensed in Illinois and Missouri at the law offices of E. John Clark. Proud to support the Liberty Eagles. At Lewis Hybrid, we know each season is another chance to take your profit potential even further than the last. With our seed traits, seed growth, crop protection, and digital agricultural solutions, we'll help you get there. From one-on-one consultations to the industry's latest technologies to promising agronomic insights, we can provide you with all the solutions you need to optimize your field potential. To learn more, visit lewishybrids.com or contact McCleary Brothers Seed at 217-242-3680. Please read and follow IRM where applicable, grain marketing, and all other stewardship practices and pesticide label directions.
Liberty with a 2014 lead at halftime here at North Green over Jacksonville Routt Catholic on the Carnes Communication USA Sailor halftime show. Liberty is 9 of 26, 34%, 1 of 5 from the arc. They shot those all in the first quarter, 20%, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Routt is 5 of 19, 26%, 2 of 4 from the arc after starting out 2 of 3. And 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Routt led by Nolan Killian. He's got 7 points in the first half on a 3 and 2 deuces. 2 for Braden Coors, none for Ethan Walker. 2 free throws for Gus Abel, and a 3 from Will Merwin, and that was before he got sick. Clayton Overt's got 2 for Liberty, 3 on a three-pointer by Cannon Wolf, 9 for Logan Robbins. Brighton Klingel has 2 for JT Tenhouse and 2 for Devin Klauser. Add to that, Klingel with 4 boards in the first half and 4 for Robbins in the first half. Liberty leads at 20-14 as we go to break. Tell you about the Hires family. Go Eagles, Penny, Jeff, and the Eagle alums Meredith and Madeline. Shout out to Denny Hall. The Sims family wishing good luck to the Eagles. Cullen and Michelle Duke helping us tonight. And Heidi and Phil Klingel say go Eagles, go Brighton. Jeannie and Stan Krutmeyer in Arizona wishing their grandsons and the Eagles best of luck. Let's take a break. We'll come back with more after these.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement. 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carlson, and Brad Wellman, Illinois FBFM and Camp Point, working for you.
Pikeland Motors, located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield, is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say Pepsi, please, at your local county market.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. With our many locally owned businesses, great variety of restaurants, historic sites, and recreational opportunities, there's truly something for everyone. While visiting, make sure to check out Lake Pittsfield for great fishing, boating, and camping opportunities, and check out the Disc Golf Course. Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the citizens of Pittsfield are excited to see you on your next visit to Pittsfield, Illinois.
Well, we're just about ready to start the second half of play. 2014, Liberty with the advantage over Routt on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan counties with residential, commercial, and roll-off service. They offer 10-yard, 15-yard, and 20-yard roll-off containers. Call 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320 for Trash Queen, our proud scoreboard sponsor on Central Illinois Sports. Hey, let us know where you're watching from tonight. You can drop it in the chat on YouTube, or you can text Jack's phone, 217-473-5151. That's 217-473-5151 to let us know where you're watching from tonight here on Central Illinois Sports. In a dandy game, Routt got out to a 10-2 lead early. Liberty came storming back, went on a 16-0 run, and then both teams put a bucket in, kind of a boring end of the first half.
Michael Wilson and Will Whalen were doing a lot of talking coming out of the locker room, and Routt didn't get to shoot any warm-ups as they stayed in the locker room the whole time. They trailed 20-14. It'll be Liberty basketball as we're ready to start the second half. Starters on both sides on the floor.
Wolf, Klingel, Klauser, Robbins, and Obert for Liberty. Killian, Merwin, Walker, Kors, and Abel for Routt. Rout's sending the guy back to the locker room.
Forgot the puke bucket.
They're watching at the Madison Street Pub tonight. Glad to have them alongside of the Mayor's Chambers. Just underway in the third period. Robbins off of the screen. A little pull-up jumper. It's good. That was pretty off of the screen. He's got 11. And makes it 22-14 Liberty. The 6'5 senior with the basket. Inbounds pass comes into Merwin. He'll push it into the front court. Has it out between the circles. Out of a double team. Nearly threw it away. Killian got it. He'll pull up for a three. It is good. And one, as they'll say, Robbins fouled him, and a chance for the 4-point play. And what is it with Nolan Killian on this end of the court?
He loves the court. He's got 10 now. Robbins going to pick up his second foul. First team foul the second half. Watching from Eden, Utah tonight. And Coatesburg, almost the same.
Killian, free throw, good. And it's a 22-18 game.
Killian's got 11 on the other side.
Down low, they'll try to work it into Klingel. Ball stripped, stolen away. Abel's got it on the floor. Turnover on Liberty is their fourth. Call it how many?
7.
Oh, okay, thank you. Didn't see the hand signal. Killian, right side, Walker. Drives, pulls up, shot no good. Foul going to be called though on Klingel. And 2 shots here for Ethan Walker.
Klingel will pick up his second team foul the second half. 2 more free throws for Routt. They are 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Walker looking for his first points, and he's 0 for 2 from there. 22-18, 7:15 left in the quarter. Walker in and out again, and it'll start thinking about it in a little bit.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan need. Call Damon Emmerich, 217-285-4404.
Walker has the second one fall out too, and Klingel has his 5th board.
He's 0 for 4 from the free throw line, and they're down by 4 right now. 7:08 to play in the third. 22-18 the advantage for Liberty. Routt's not come out of the zone yet tonight. Wolf with it out top. Good look three. Bang.
His second three.
Wolf with the tray. And the lead back out to 7. Routt to inbound. It comes into Killian. Robbins guarding him back there. Robbins playing with 2 fouls. As is Klingel.
Killian and Robbins leading the way with 11 apiece on either side.
6:38 to play in the third. Killian, dribble drive, tried to step back, wasn't open. Gives it up to Merwin. Merwin looking to create. Drives, pull up, good look, and gets it to go. Nice move by Will Merwin.
He's got 5, scored the first 2 of the game.
3 even, right? Did he hit a 3?
Yeah, a 3. He's
Oh.
got 5, 2 and a 3. That's
All
5.
right. Right side with it is Robbins. Gets it on the baseline to Klauser. Back out to Robbins. 6:07 to play in the third. On the left side, Klingel behind the arc. Looks down low, not open to Ober. Back out between the circles with it. Oh my gosh, it's Thing. Thing from the Adams family is joining us tonight. There he goes back into his hole. Here's a turnaround shot. Klingel missed it, gets his own board, puts it back up, no good, but he's hammered on the play, and he'll shoot 2.
Walker got one in the nose, and he was trying to buy the foul on the other side. Who did they call the foul on? Abel's going to pick up his first team foul of the second half. Bonita Springs, Florida, they're watching tonight. And also George Lindsay watching from the 9-11 spot in Scott County. Klingel on the night, 2 points, first free throws of the night, has 5 boards. Walker with a bloody nose, he'll have to leave the court. And Wilson says, I only get to come in when people are injured right now.
Sick or injured?
25 to 20, and Klingel shoots it too hard.
Gilman Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see Rick and Tracy Reel or call 285-5013.
In and out, no good. Ball comes loose, and Kors comes away with the board.
He's into a double team, throws out of it in the backcourt to Abel. Now to Killian, and he'll bring it up. 5:39 to play in the third. 25-20 is the Liberty advantage.
Kors with 4 rebounds.
And now a 10-second call as Routt just nonchalantly tries to bring it up the court. And they turn it over. Killian didn't have anybody within 15 feet of him.
They had so much trouble getting it in, and then he just took his time, and he took all 10 seconds and some, and they committed their 10th turnover first in the second half.
Ooh, that is a big mistake on a game like this.
Unforced turnover.
Wolf with it out between the circles. Works it off on the right side, Robbins. Lets the man cut through. Off of the screen from Klauser. Robbins going to go to work. Out top, Klingel. Over to Obert. Fakes the 3. Puts it on the deck. Top of the key now, Klauser. Hands it to Obert. 5:13 to play in the third. 5-point lead and the possession here for Liberty. Klingel with it. Gives it up to Wolf. Greg Altman says, get it back over here. Works off of the Klauser screen. Looking for the pick and roll. Instead, the pull-up shot good as it is soft off the back of the rim and in.
4 for him.
Makes it 27-20, tying the largest lead of the contest for Liberty. This 7-point bulge. Merwin with it in the backcourt. Got to go here. And Routt's going to call timeout. This is their 3rd timeout of the game. 4:42 to play in the third. 27-20, the advantage for Liberty. On top of Routt. Back with you after this.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
Routt takes the timeout. Will Whalen knows his team best, but in a game like this, to be down to 2 timeouts remaining with 4:42 left in the third, a dangerous proposition.
This team looks tired right now. They're going to have to find some newfound energy.
Yeah, they had that energy early, didn't they?
Yep, they really did.
But they have not found the same type to match it since. Merwin with it in the backcourt, takes it across to Coors on the left side. Looks for the dribble against Klauser. Has picked it up. Ball poked loose for a moment. Coors gets it back to Wilson. Wilson on the dribble. Hounded there by Ober. Close to 5. Now the ball knocked loose for a second. He could dribble again. Gets it back out to Coors. Coors swings it against Klauser. Ooh, nice screen. And this is going to be a foul called against Klauser as he runs through the screen of Wilson.
Klauser ran over Wilson, picks up his first foul. Third team foul of the second half with 4:17 left. Oh, they say it's his second, okay.
Here's Merwin sitting down as back into the contest for Routt. Comes Walker as they got the nose bandaged up. Killian has it out front for Routt. They're down 27-20. 4:09 to play in the third. Killian behind the arc to Walker. Walker kicks it out top. Wilson. Wilson really guarded high by Ober. I mean, look at Ober play the D. Knocked it loose for a second. Gets it up to Killian. Killian going to try to go to work. Step. Back. 3. Banks it home.
His favorite shot.
This kid's going to be a banker when he's older. 3:48 to play in the third. Makes it 27-23.
Throw it up, you got a chance. That's what he said.
Down to a 4-point game. Over with it. Has picked it up. Needs some help. Right side finds Klingel. Klingel back to Ober, top of the key. Now Wolf gets a touch. Liberty trailed by 8 early if you're just joining us. Then went on a 16-0 run, and they've had the lead ever since. Klauser to Wolf. Your Liberty, you think about pointed out here. Rout's really not guarded much out beyond the perimeter. Here's a little pick and roll action down to Robbins. He'll put it up and in with the 2 hands off the glass.
13.
29-23. 3:07 to play in the third on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Better find Killian. He's been Rout's offense.
Killian will take it across the half-court line. They got a 10-second call, and a couple possessions ago, some of the Routt fans were nervous there. Here's a turnaround shot. Walker, no good over the smaller man. Rebound fought for. Wolf touched it last. It'll stay with Routt underneath. That will allow Tinhouse and Knuffman to come back into the game, replacing Wolf and Robbins.
Now you got to cover the middle because you're a little smart. Well, Klauser's in there. He can cover the middle.
Still got Klingel, too. We got a lot of guys. Let's put it that way. Here's a good look. Killian, corner, 3, no good. Rebound, Coors there to clean it up. Won't fall. And the rebound loose on the court. Out of bounds. It'll be Liberty ball. Length of the court to go.
Gus Abel on the floor. Klauser helps him up along with Walker, his teammate. Liberty, some of the finest sportsmen you're ever going to find.
Oh, yes.
Really something special.
2 minutes, 38 seconds to play in the third.
Trying to tie their biggest lead of the ball game. They had 8-point leads twice.
Klauser with it behind the arc right side. He'll work to Obert in the corner. He's not afraid to shoot it, so they'll put a hand in his face. Looking for Klauser. Back out front, it goes to Tinhouse. To Knuffman. Back on the left side now, it goes to Obert. Has picked up the dribble. Look back door. There's Tinhouse. Pull up jump shot. Good. Tinhouse gets the friendly roll, and the lead is 8. He's got 4. 31-23 Eagles. 2:05 to play in the third. Killian with it in the backcourt. He'll trot it toward the half-court line.
He goes, I got to go a little faster this time.
Whalen will check on the next dead ball. Killian trying to break free. Gets it to Wilson out top. He's not been able to do much offensively. Tries a little fadeaway jump shot. It's no good. And Klingel goes and gets the board.
6.
Killian has twisted an ankle. He is in pain in the backcourt. Down low, Klauser up, under, missed it. Rebound down to Walker. And Routt. Killian is now grabbing the back of his hamstring, it looks like. Could be a cramp, could be a knee, could be a lot of things, but what it is bad news right now for Routt. With 1:38 to play in the third, one of their key cogs, Nolan Killian, is down and injured in a 31-23 contest. We'll step aside here as they tend to the man with the injury. 1:38 to play in the third. Liberty up by 8. Back half, nope. Killian's going to get to his feet.
That's a cramp.
He's just cramping. Just cramping. I mean, I say just cramping.
They just haven't had any time to get people in and out of the game. An 8-point game, and Rout's got it back after Liberty missed the bunny for about the 6th time tonight. Liberty 14 of 33, Routt 8 of 25. Killian's got 14 of their 23, and he's on the bench right now, I do believe.
Yep, Whalen in. Killian goes and gets a space where he can stretch out a little bit. He's not sat down yet tonight, but he's out with a cramp right now, and that's a big loss here for Routt. They're going to really need Merwin to step up here on the ball handling side. Merwin's got it on the dribble against Tinhouse toward the left wing. 1:25 to play for the third. Look down low, wasn't open. Now gets it into Abel, and he's fouled by Klingel.
It's going to be Klingel's third. That'll be the 14th foul. With a minute 22 left in the third, will they leave him in? They're going to
have him for 2 on the board. I think they gave Klauser one of his earlier. I
Okay.
agree with you on the count, but I think they attributed it to the wrong man.
Killian was walking pretty soft when he came back out.
Yeah, those cramps hurt. Out top, Whalen. Whalen, a pull-up jump shot. It's in and out, no good, and Klingel goes and gets the board for Liberty.
7.
They work it into the front court, Tinhouse. 1:07 to play in the third. Finds Powell, and the pass kind of surprised him. He got into a bad spot, and travels.
8th turnover, second in the second half. On the other side, Routt's turned it over 10 times, just 1 in the second half. Both have really cleaned it up.
Length of the court to go for Routt, down by 8. Merwin gets on the inbounds. Works it across the half-court line on the dribble. Had a man hounded him from behind. Ball tipped but run down. Under a minute to play in the third.
Abel's the settle guy, isn't he?
31-23, the advantage for Liberty in the sectional championship. Out top, Abel gets a touch now. Holds it high above his head against Klingel. Now Klingel has 2 fouls. He doesn't want to pick up that third here in the waning moments of this quarter. Down the course, puts it up, no good. Rebound tip up, Abel won't fall. Gets it again, blocked by Robbins. Rebound down to Knuffman. He's full speed ahead into the front court. Knuffman stops on a dime, drives in, stripped, stolen away. Abel took it away, and a foul in the backcourt going to be called on Liberty.
Knuffman will pick up the foul to be his first. Team foul number 5, just 1 on Routt. Kind of in the same situation we were the other night when Waterloo Jabot didn't have enough fouls to put anybody at the free throw line. Obert back in. Powell sits down. Tinhouse sits down. Knuffman sits down. We're back to the starters, I do believe, for Liberty. They're on defense.
Length of the court to go for Routt. 30 seconds to play in the third. They'll get the ball to start the final quarter, barring a tie-up here. Out top with it is Coors. 20 seconds. Looking to get it to someone else. Now he's going to try to go at the man off the dribble. Right side Abel with 11. Abel pivots against Klingel. Puts it on the deck. They're trying to get it to Merwin. They finally do out near the half-court line with 5. They said we got to go. Merwin, step back 3, short. Rebound Walker, can't get it off before the buzzer sounds, and we play 3 quarters of basketball action. It's Liberty 31, Routt 23, and we've got fourth quarter play-by-play your way after this.
Good neighbors, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
8-point lead for Liberty for the third time in the game. Their biggest, 31-23. They're 14 of 33, 42.4%. 2 of 6 from the arc, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Routt is 8 of 30, 26%. 4 of 8 from the arc, 50%. 3 of 7 from the free throw line. But Killian on the bench right now.
He's back in the game now.
My mistake.
Fighting through a cramp. Inbounds pass to Abel in the backcourt, finds Killian. And you can tell he is really in some pain. He is really limping out there. He works the dribble drive in. Has picked it up. Got to get out of the lane. Ball stolen away by Klingel. Klingel with the steal. Breakaway at the other end. Left hand no good. Fouled from behind by Whalen. And Klingel to shoot a pair. He was trying to chase down the mullet and got there just in the nick of time to not allow him with a slam. I think he was going for it.
Klingel going to the free throw line. He's 0 for 2 from there. Has 4 points. 31-23. Shooting for their biggest lead of the night. 1 for 3 from the free throw line. And Brighton Klingel, usually a good free throw shooter. First one good.
Pike County Concrete, if you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548 with locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
Numbers turned around on the scoreboard. Second one no good. Abel pulls down his 5th board.
It's a 9-point Routt disadvantage here. This is the largest deficit they've faced so far tonight. They are packed in here in Orange Green. They are filling the rows, the aisles, the ends. The Routt fans a little quiet right now as their team trails by 9. They're looking for a spark. Kors with it. Backs in against Klauser. Drives in. Puts it up. Missed it. Klauser with the board.
His first board of the night.
Gets it to Wolf. Wolf hands it to Robbins. Back to Wolf.
Got to make him come out of the zone.
7:08 to play. Yeah, they're out into a man for the first time in this contest. Klauser with it, guarded by Kors. On the right side, will give it off to Ober. They say, let's pull it back out.
Kors is guarding the 6'6" man.
Yep.
Get down low, big boy.
Ober going to try to go at Killian here. 6:47 left. He wants a screener to come out, get a screen from Klingel. He tries to set up the pick and roll, throws a pass that's tipped, stolen away. Turnover on Liberty here. Kors out of a double team, dribbles it toward the front court. Finds Whalen. Whalen on the bounce in the corner right side. Walker puts it on the deck. Good recovery defensively by the man. Now to Abel. Abel backs his way in against Klauser. Turns, shoots, and scores.
Big bucket for Abel. His first bucket of the night.
Abel with a basket makes it 32-25, 6:20 left.
He's got 4 points, 2 free throws. 10 turnovers on Liberty, 4 in the second half.
Wolf with the basketball, works it into Robbins. Robbins underneath to Ober. Out to Klauser, going to try to go to the rim. Now right side, Robbins. Ober, patient with it as Liberty. On the offensive side here, up 32-25 with 6 minutes left. Out top, Klauser. Rout's only got 2 team fouls. I think they could come up and be more aggressive here. Try to build up some of those fouls, wouldn't you think?
I think you need to.
Here's now a bad pass. Robbins, he couldn't get Klauser to come off the screen quickly enough. It goes sailing out of bounds. Turnover number 11.
Yeah, Liberty's actually blown 3 opportunities to make something happen. Now we got a timeout, Liberty, their first of the game. 32-25. Liberty's lead.
Founded in faith, forged by
regulation.
grace,
Back after
spread
this.
kindness and compassion and generosity to your community. Be the best version of yourself every day and know your simple act can change the world. Hashtag Be Like Grace from the Shell family. At Lewis Hybrid, we know each season is another chance to take your profit potential even further than the last. With our seed traits, seed growth, crop protection, and digital agricultural solutions, we'll help you get there. From one-on-one consultations to the industry's latest technologies to promising agronomic insights, we can provide you with all the solutions you need to optimize your field potential. To learn more, visit lewishybrids.com or contact McCleary Brothers Seed at 217-242-3680. Please read and follow IRM where applicable, grain marketing, and all other stewardship practices and pesticide label directions.
5:45 left, 32-25 is the advantage for Liberty on the Trash Queen scoreboard on top of Routt.
Routt with the basketball, though. And they were down by 9. Now they're only down by 7. A chance to cut it to a 4 with a three-pointer. Killian still moving very slowly when he's out there, but he's not right now.
He has sat down for just a bit.
So is Walker.
He sat down. So a couple of new guys into the game here.
Whalen and Wilson both in there. That's unusual.
Wilson has it. Works on the dribble. Gets to the rim. Up under. Missed it. Rebound down to Ober. Ober with the basketball. To Wolf. 5:28 left. 32-25 is the Eagle advantage of Liberty. They've got the basketball. On the right side, Klauser. Klauser looks in the paint. Can't find anything. Now back out. It goes to Wolf. Wolf on the dribble. Has picked it up. Needs some help. Finds Klauser and Greg Altmix wants the timeout. 5:12 to play. 32-25. Liberty with the advantage. They'll have it when we come back.
I'm an orthopedic surgeon here at Blessing. In the dream world, I would have loved to have been a Major League Baseball player. This job has been so satisfying. When I do a total knee or a total hip replacement on a patient, it is so fulfilling to improve their quality of life. They can do things now that they couldn't do before the surgery. And when they're in the office and they're very appreciative, it makes me feel that I'm doing the Lord's work.
32-25, Liberty with the basketball in the lead. 5:12 left in regulation. Liberty called their second timeout. They have 3 left. 5 team fouls on Liberty, just 2 on Routt. So Rout's got to foul 5 more times to put Liberty at the free throw line, where tonight they're just 2 of 5.
Liberty with the basketball. Out of the timeout. Wolf has it on the bounce. Off of the screen from Klingel. They're going to call that an illegal screen, and it's not. It's not. He ran into him. That's not an illegal screen. No, he never moved. You called something that wasn't there.
That's Klingel's fourth foul. Oh,
Third.
no, just third because of that. Okay. 16 foul, turnover number 12, and that one was a ghost.
Yeah, he anticipated him moving a little bit. Klauser does move a little bit when he sets that screen. Klingel's usually pretty set. But it's a chance for Routt to cut it closer. Merwin with it. Here's Walker, knifes the lane, tries to pass down low, tip stolen away by Klauser, and he's fouled by Abel in the backcourt.
A good foul, though. Just the third on Routt. Abel picks up his second. With 4:54 left, still 32-25. We've been stuck there for a while. Routt's been stuck on 25 for a while. Just 2 points in the quarter for them and 1 point for Liberty.
The even quarters have not been friendly. Quincy is up 16 points on Normal Community High.
Coach Stouffer said, good job, Charlie. It wasn't a foul.
4:38 to play.
I think that's what he said.
32-25 the lead for Liberty. Now Robbins dribbles it and it goes off of his hands and out of bounds.
13 turnovers on Liberty, 7 in the second half, and that's their bugaboo. Up by 7 with chances to go up by 9 or 10, and they've turned it over 4 straight times down the court.
QD now trails by 1 over against Bloomington Central Catholic with 3:06 left in their game. After a big lead, they led by like 10 points. Here comes Merwin into the front court for Routt. They've got to take advantage of these Liberty miscues. Out top, Whalen. No Killian as he's on the bench fighting those cramps. Coors with it out top. So who's going to score? You got to score from the outside here, I think. Now Coors has picked it up to Walker. Walker going to try to drive in against Obert. Shot blocked by Robbins. He'll save it in right under the other team's basket, though. Merwin picks it up, puts it up no good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2 shots. Obert, I believe, will be called for the foul here.
Going to be Obert's foul. It'll be his second, team foul number 7. Free throws to be shot by Will Merwin. First time at the free throw line, has 5 points on the night, has Will Merwin. First one up by Merwin is good. Make it a 32-26 game.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete, the upper quality concrete for your new build, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, anything with concrete. Call Tim Waters, 309-252-1052.
Second one no good, and knocking the man down is Abel, but no call.
Into the front court with it, Robbins, under 4 to play. 32-26 is the Liberty advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Robbins with it to Obert down low, and he's bumped and fouled. This will be a big one.
If it's on Abel, it'll be his third. It's on Abel. Just the 4th team foul, though. Here comes Wilson in. He'll set Walker down. When we saw Walker at the Winchester tournament, I thought he was one of the best 5 players in the tournament. I thought Wilson was one of the best 3.
Out of bounds to Liberty underneath. Wolf gets it into Obert. Fakes, drives in against Wilson. Little fade away. Jay won't go. Rebound kept alive by Klauser. On the right side, Robbins. Routt thought Klauser was over the back. Free throw line, Klauser. Patient is Liberty. 3:30 to play, up by 6. Obert with it on the right side, gets it in the corner to Wolf. Wolf looking down low, finds Klauser on the cross-court pass. Into Robbins, back to Klauser, attacks the middle, down to Klingel. Big, 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 and a bucket.
He's got 7.
Makes it 34-26. The lead is 8 with 3:10 left. Into the front court comes Merwin for Routt. They need a bucket. Drives in, has a pass tip, and a foul going to be called on Wolf.
I was surprised Merwin wasn't called for double dribble because he dribbled with both hands. Wolf's going to pick up the foul, his second. That'll be the 8th team foul. 1 and 1, put Merwin to the free throw line. 1 of 2 from there, has 6 points on the night. 34-26, 3 minutes left in regulation. And Merwin, who's a junior, a lot of youngsters on this team. First one up is good.
Winner of this game is going to play the Southeastern Suns. They're up 43-34 with 11.4 seconds left.
The Suns are going to win it, move to the Super. How about that?
Who's it going to be? Routt or Liberty to play him?
Second one by Merwin. He's doing his job. He's got 8.
Liberty and Southeastern played a 4 overtime game, the only time they've played this year, with a lot of guys missing for both teams. Robbins into the front court, throws it to Klauser, off of him and turned over. Turnover here. Wilson on the breakaway into the front court. Has it stripped that way. And it'll stay with Routt. That was blocked out of there by Wolf. It's a good call.
Robbins threw the ball to Klauser too hard, and Klauser wasn't ready. The two big men looked bad there. It's a 6-point game. A 3 away from making it a 1-possession game.
Merwin to inbound, 3:46 left. Gets it on the right side to Whalen. Whalen will dribble it on the perimeter one time. Now has picked it up. In some trouble. Close to 5. Finds Abel out front. Abel with the basketball against Klingel, who's playing with 3 fouls. Ball knocked loose. Abel down after it, as is Klingel. It comes free to Kors. He's out of a double team to Wilson for a 3. No good. Rebound down to Merwin off of the air ball. Up, under, missed it as it's blocked by Robbins. Klingel has the board for Liberty. 2:20 left. Eagles are up by 6. Into the front court, over it with the basketball for Liberty. Double team comes his way. Works out of it to Wolf. And he's fouled at half court by Wilson.
Fouled hard that time.
Or did we
Wilson.
see a timeout first? We might have had a timeout first by Liberty. A timeout first called before the foul, so no foul. 2:12 left, 34-28. The advantage for Liberty. They'll have the basketball when we come back.
When you're looking for great representation in the area, we recommend the law offices of E. John Clark at the WCU Building, 510 Main Street, Suite 200 in Quincy. John Clark has been involved in the Liberty community, on the school board, and really been active in everything in the area. Why don't you give him a call at 217-224-4663. That's 224-4663. Licensed in Illinois and Missouri at the law offices of E. John Clark. Proud to support the Liberty Eagles.
2:12 to play. 34-28 is the advantage for the squad from Liberty. On top of Routt.
Liberty has the possession arrow. 8 fouls for Liberty, 4 on Routt with 2:12 left. Takes 3 more, just put them into 1-1.
Southeastern won 45-34, outscoring their opponent 14-1 in the fourth quarter. Obert's got the basketball for Liberty. Works it to Wolf. Wolf on the wing with 2:06 left. Puts it on the deck, drives inside, had the ball stripped, stolen away. Another Liberty turnover.
9 in the second half.
Coors in the backcourt. Finds Merwin. Merwin wants to push for Routt. Left side Wilson. He'll put it on the deck. Kicks to Merwin. Left side 3, no good. Rebound down to Wolf. And he's bumped and fouled by Abel deep in the backcourt. He'll pick up his 4th.
Abel's 4th, team 5th, but Gus had to do what he had to do. He's tired. Really tired. He hadn't gotten a break all night.
He's not sat down much in this game at all.
Who has?
That win for Southeastern puts them into the Super for the first time since 1992. Merwin sits. Walker back into the game. Ball comes to Obert. He and Wilson were having words a moment ago. They work it into Klauser. Klauser puts it on the deck. Knocked out of bounds by Whalen. It'll stay underneath here for Liberty.
Can I scream? Take care of the ball, Liberty.
1:38 left. Wolf to inbound. Looking here, he'll lob it out top. Obert goes and gets it, and a timeout for Liberty. 1:37 to play. 34-28 is the advantage for the Eagles. They'll have the ball when we come back.
Pike County Glass has been outfitting homes and businesses with high-quality windows and doors since 1952. We'll work with your schedule and budget to ensure your project is done in an affordable and timely manner. Our team is happy to travel near or far to install your door or window project. Did we mention we also replace auto glass? Please come and see us at 1071 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-4275 for all your glass needs.
Prairie Land FS is a full-service agricultural supplier dedicated to providing high-quality products and services for the purpose of improving customer profitability. We're known for our customer service in and out of the fields. We are neighbors serving neighbors for over 100 years and promise to provide complete seed and application service to all our customers. Our trained energy specialists, along with our crop specialists, can help you take your business to the next level. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
1:37 left. 34-28 is the advantage for the squad from Liberty.
Rout's got 5 fouls now, 2 more, and he'll put him in the 1-1.
Well, God, Thing is back. Obert will throw it in. He'll get it in out between the circles to Wolf. And he's fouled by Walker.
Walker will pick up his second, 16 foul.
So still 1 to go to put him in the bonus. Liberty up 6, 1:35 left. Still a lot of time left in this game.
The next one will put him in the bonus.
In the back corner goes to Wolf. Guarded hard there by Whalen. Gets it to Obert, and he's fouled by Merwin. And a 1-1 for Clayton Obert.
Over to the free throw line. Clayton's got 2 points on the night.
Up.
34-28, 1:30 left. Liberty with all 4 guys out of the lane. Abel back in. Wilson sits down. 1-1 for Clayton Obert. This is Rout's shot. Obert's first is no good.
Misses it. 6-point game, 1:29 left. Merwin takes it into the front court for the Rockets. Dribble drive, kicks left side, Whalen with it. He's got it out top. Big minutes for him right now with 1:17 to play. No Killian. Whalen drives. Ball knocked loose. He can start the dribble as it was knocked loose. 1:10 left now. Whalen still with it, trying to make a move. On the right side finds Coors. Coors on the dribble drive, gets underneath, needs to go up, does. Shot no good. A rebound, Klauser, and Coors is over the back.
Coors will pick up the foul. His first, team 8. Klauser will shoot the 1-1. Liberty just 2 of 7 from the charity stripe. They're usually a very good free throw team, but the last 2 games they've not been. 58.9 seconds left, 6-point game, 2-possession game right here. He can make it a 3-possession game with this first free throw. Klauser with 2 points on the night. First one is up and good. Give him 3.
Big shot for Klauser right there.
35-28, 7-point game, 3-possession game is a big one. Second one up by Klauser, also good.
The big boy makes them both. 58.9 seconds left. Liberty up 36-28 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trying to have a date with their next door neighbor, the Southeastern Suns.
4 overtimes the last time, missing some players, but what a game it was.
Ball knocked loose. Obert dives on the floor after it. Ball is loose, and it'll be out of bounds. Length of the court to go for Routt. What hustle by both Walker and Obert.
That's good for Liberty, though, because Rout's got to bring it to length of the court with 43.6 seconds left.
Length of the court to go. Walker to inbound. Gets it into Merwin. No Killian right now. Into the front court, behind the back with it. Had a knock loose. Gets it out top. Able for a deep 3. It's an air ball. It'll be out of bounds for Liberty. Length of the court to go here. Now fans are sitting on the baseline.
If you come to a game and it's crowded like this, stand up because you're threatening or you're putting kids in danger when you do that. That's
sitting
silly.
on the baseline like that is not a good idea.
Make them stand up.
Abel sits down. Wilson back in. Inbounds pass comes to Klingel. 32 seconds left. Now 30. They're trying to foul. Obert and the Eagles playing keep away. He'll be fouled now by Whalen with 27 seconds left, and Liberty can seal it at the free throw line.
9th team foul. 1-1. 36-28. 8-point game. The free throw here would tie their biggest lead of the ball game. Abel will come back in.
3:02 left in the Quincy High game. They lead Normal Community 47-39.
How about that? How about Notre Dame?
Checking.
36-28, 8-point game. Free throw here can make it 9. Obert, who's 0 for 2, free throw up good. He's got 3. 37-28, shooting for their biggest lead of the ball game right now. 5 of 10 from the free throw line are the Eagles. Most important 3 for 3 in their last 3. Make them 4 for 4. Obert's got 4.
And the lead for Liberty is double digits. 25 seconds left. Here's Coors on a deep 3, no good. Rebound fought for, it comes free to Wolf. He's fouled in the backcourt with 18.2 seconds left. And Liberty's fans starting to feel it. They've got a date in the Elite 8 with the Southeastern Suns.
Fun to have 2 local downstate teams. Wolf to the free throw line. Cannon's got 6 points on 2 threes tonight. 38-28, 18.2 seconds left. Rout's gonna put in some of the substitutes. The lefty Wolf up, good.
Rout's gonna sub.
Give him 7.
They're going to wave the white flag.
39-28.
Here comes Lightfoot into the game along with Turner.
7 of 12 now for Liberty after they were trailing.
Mahoney's also in, as is Conrad Charpentier. Liberty will do the same. Will Moss, Travis Duke, Silas Mixer, and Noah Klauser all check in, with Gavin Fessler waiting at the bench.
Is this an alumni game? 39-28, 18.2 seconds left. Wolf, Cannon Wolf, who made the 3 to put him in this game. Another up and in and out, no good.
They're going to get the sub in. Fessler going to check in. Wolf going to sit down to a big round of applause. 39-28, Liberty with the lead. 17.9 seconds left, and all that's to be determined here is the final score. Turner brings it into the front court. He'll try the dribble drive, kicks to the right side. Here's a 3 on the way. It's up and no good by Lightfoot. Rebound down to Duke. Duke with the basketball finds Klauser, and the Liberty Eagles will play for a chance to play in the state tournament on Monday night against Southeastern of Jacksonville. 39-28. Eagles soar to the victory. We take you to the post-game show. It's presented by Illini Community Hospital, where since 1942, Illini Community Hospital has been serving the community with high-quality medical care close to home. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org. Final stats and more your way after this.
At Lewis Hybrid, we know each season is another chance to take your profit potential even further than the last. With our seed traits, seed growth, crop protection, and digital agricultural solutions, we'll help you get there. From one-on-one consultations to the industry's latest technologies to promising agronomic insights, we can provide you with all the solutions you need to optimize your field potential. To learn more, visit lewishybrids.com or contact McCleary Brothers Seed at 217-242-3680. Please read and follow IRM where applicable, grain marketing, and all other stewardship practices and pesticide label directions. When you're looking for great representation in the area, we recommend the law offices of E. John Clark at the WCU Building, 510 Main Street, Suite 200 in Quincy. John Clark has been involved in the Liberty community, on the school board, and really been active in everything in the area. Why don't you give him a call at 217-224-4663. That's 224-4663. Licensed in Illinois and Missouri at the law offices of E. John Clark. Proud to support the Liberty Eagles. Hey, Tri-State area, a Snowbiz is coming your way. That's right, Tri-State Snowbiz will soon be in your area for you to enjoy delicious shaved ice with your favorite toppings. Wednesdays and Liberties and traveling to your area soon. Watch for Tri-State Snowbiz coming in April to deliciousness near you. The Knuffman family and Tri-State Snowbiz wish the Eagles good luck in the postseason. Check them out at Tri-State Snowbiz on Facebook for more. Chris Oltnick's Century 21 Broughton team is your top choice for buying or selling your home, farm, real estate in the Quincy and Adams County area. Chris Oltnick's Century 21 Broughton team, 915 Christopher Court, Quincy, Illinois. Call 217-440-9878. Choose the right professional in the real estate business. Chris Oltnick's Century 21 Broughton team, 217-440-9878, saying, Go Eagles!
Back at the Illini Community Hospital post-game show, 39-28, the win for the Liberty Eagles over the Jacksonville Routt Rockets. Liberty advances to the Super Sectional. They improved to 27-5. Routt ends the year with a fine season of 28-7. Routt came out early, Jack, led 10-2, but they never could find that rhythm or energy again. Liberty went on a 16-0 run and never let Routt back to take the lead.
In the final 4 minutes of the first quarter and the last 24 of the ball game after that, they only scored 18 points, and that's good defense, but they only gave up 39. On the night, Routt turned the ball over 12 times, better in the second half than Liberty, because just 3 times in the second half. Routt was just 9 of 43 from the field, 20.9%, and 4 of 14 from the arc, 28.5%, 6 of 11 from the free throw line, led by Nolan Killian with 14 points, 8 from Will Merwin, 5 of those came in the second half. 2 points from Braden Coors, 4 points from Gus Abel, and that's all their points. On the other side, Logan Robbins had 13, 9 of those in the first half. Albert with 4, 2 in each half. Cannon Wolf with 7, all in the second half. Brighton Klingel had 7, 5 of those in the second half. Tenhouse with 2 in each half for 4. and Clouser had 4 points in the night, 2 in each half. Liberty 15 of 35, 42.8%, 2 of 6 from the arc. Cannon Wolf made both of those. 7 of 13 from the free throw line after being 2 of 7 to begin with. They made 5 out of 6 to end it.
Liberty did what they had to do, and I think their depth, again, proves to be the difference in this game. Routt was worn down, Abel was worn down, picked up foul trouble, Killian was cramping, had to go out in this contest. The depth of this mostly senior-led Liberty team pays off once again.
9 seniors on this squad, but a squad that practices hard every day. On the other side, Routt only has seniors in Gus Abel and Braden Coors. Everybody else scheduled to come back unless they return to a former school or something like that. Liberty will not have that benefit, but they're still playing against the Southeastern Suns team that didn't have Danny Stevens. Robbins and Clouser out for Liberty when they played, and they played to 4 overtimes with the rest of the guys, which made both teams better. Danny Stevens being hurt made them better throughout the season. Liberty with a lot of injuries, that made them better, and they can go a lot deeper. Southeastern's a little deeper than some may realize too.
It should be a tremendous matchup coming up on Monday night at the Jacksonville Bowl as Liberty's Eagles are cutting down the nets here at North Green. And what a ride it's been for this Liberty team. And you know, Jack, the excitement you see from some alumni who are here, one of the guys you think about and a couple of the guys you think about, that senior class last year for Liberty that didn't get an opportunity to play in the postseason. How big is it for this group to kind of take up and pick up where that group left off and try to help carry them kind of with them on this run?
Carry them along, Landon Obert, Jordan Nyson, a couple of kids that had some things come up tough for them at the end of their careers. But they're all here, and they're all Liberty Eagles. And this Liberty unit, they travel well, but don't kid yourself. The Southeastern Suns will have them coming from Macomb, West Prairie, West Hancock, Illini West, Camp Point Central. They've all got ties to that Southeastern group. And Brett Ufkus, who a couple of years ago, some people would have said, why is he coaching? This is why he's coaching. And Danny Stevens' dad, who's his assistant coach who was on the school board, said, folks, back off. This young man needs to be the coach. You need to let some continuity happen. They have, and look how it's paid off.
Danny Stevens, Ramsey Fry, Eli Leisman, a lot of talent, doesn't hurt. They'll play Liberty, and if you think two teams aren't familiar with one another, you'll need to watch that game of the bowl on Monday night. It's time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, where Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is proud to sponsor the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And tell you what, kind of hard to argue with Logan Robbins once again as the player of the game in this one. He made some big-time plays and kind of helped get Liberty back into this one after they were a little shell-shocked early on.
Logan was the steady force in the first half. In the fourth quarter, he threw a couple passes, a little bizarre, but he scored them, rebounded, did the things he needed to do. Brighton Klingel not far behind. And how about 4 points from J.T. Tinhouse on a couple of drives and a couple of teardrops? Huh?
Well, and it's the epitome of what Liberty's basketball team is.
They're a family.
They're a team. And, some other teams have better individual players, but this is one of the best small school basketball teams you are going to see, and that's why they're having the type of success they're having this year.
And the kind of kids, the character, not that Routt doesn't have great character also, but if you watch this Liberty team and how they act and react, that's a lot of it. They don't panic at the end.
We will have an interview with Greg Altmix in just a little while on our Facebook Live, so stay close to your smartphone, tablet, computer, smart TV, whatever it may be. We'll try to go live with Coach Altmix to get his thoughts on the game. And then you can see that also posted on the YouTube channel here on Central Illinois Sports. We thank all of you for joining us tonight from North Green. For Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull, thanking you for joining us on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.